Try it. Excellent connection. Oh, so that's interesting. There we go.
There it is.
Okay. So we should be live.
Yay! Welcome to the live.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get logged in on my phone.
Ready to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Heck yeah. Totally know what I'm doing.
Me too.
Totally, absolutely. Yeah, no, Jess just fakes it till she makes it. That's all her.
Jess just rocks it. Even if she doesn't know what she's doing, she still makes it.
It's true.
Makes it work.
She always pulls through.
So I'm trying to get on myself.
I'm gonna try and provide any kind of ambiance.
Do you want music? I have D&D music.
I'm trying to find a specific kind.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I have D&D
specific.
music.
Can you
got
use
that.
fancy.
copyright music on like live streams or?
No, you cannot.
It's working.
But they have like, so there's something called pretzel, and
Dude, I could go for a pretzel right now.
it's called
Buttery
pretzel,
and
and
salted.
it's free music, and it's like ambiance music for like streaming. So you
Nice.
Oh,
That's great.
Pretzel.
Yeah.
I know Instagram is really particular about that. Like,
But Twitch
Okay.
is too.
found
They
it.
like delete your whole stream.
Yeah, any social media platform.
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
I can
by
hear
the way,
us.
just so you know, streaming is on a 5-second delay.
Perfect.
Just so
I'll
you
turn this
know.
volume down.
Yeah.
So
I don't see a chat.
Or if you need AirPods or something.
Okay.
How are those?
Did you guys send me the link?
Do you need a character?
Did you guys send me
You
the
need to pick
link?
I can
that.
send it to you right now.
Oh, wait, I get to pick one of them?
Yes.
Yeah, you can pick one. And I think
Whatever it
Like
is.
Charlotte also
Hey
wants
everyone, we're gonna get started. It's very Which camera are we on?
I know.
We're on this one, right? We're on the white.
Yeah, we're on the white.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just working on a few little technical glitches, and then we'll get right to it. Thanks everyone for joining. Say hi in the chat if you're on. We want to know who's with us.
Yes, please.
Probably blowing out this mic. I need to not project. It's right there.
Oh, I know. It's like the theater kid in me too. I'm like, oof, I need to like not project.
Can you see a chat? Can't see a chat.
I can see a chat.
Okay.
Can I swap this out for like a Beyblade?
Oh my gosh.
What?
A Beyblade?
Hold on. Health.
Okay. I can just.
Yeah, we need to do roll
We're gonna go ahead and roll your
that.
guys' health.
Okay.
Each of you that have your dice, we'll go ahead and get you one as well.
Okay. I think that's a 9.
And you got a D10. Okay.
So
you're each gonna roll these dice 6 times.
6 times.
And every time you roll, add your Constitution modifier to it. Add all that up, and that's your health.
Wow.
I got
Constitution modifier.
Yes.
Wait, so we roll this.
Yes.
6 times.
So, yep. And then when I refer to a modifier,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the pluses that's in each of the
I got
abilities.
0.
Oh, okay.
I got plus 0.
Okay, and so wait,
you
so do
just
we just
roll-
write them
yeah,
down
just
all
roll
6
6
and
times.
then
And then you add them up. But like each roll, you add your con mod, your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
To each of those rolls.
so if it's a 9 then it's an 11. Oh wow. That's good, right?
So
Okay.
you add the modifier to each of the 6 numbers. Okay.
Gotcha. I can do that.
Do I have to roll this metal one, or can I roll
1.
this one?
That's not fun.
Actually, let's take turns.
Okay.
That's gonna be
good.
the
I think that'll be better.
4
All right. We
for the
good.
Constitution.
Ah, 0. How was that
Do you have
possible?
anything else you guys need?
And then where it says
0.
Yeah,
right down to 30 feet.
30
This one's
feet.
not working
Where's
for
feet?
us.
BTS. You guys, come join us. Watch us play
5, that's
D&D,
good.
guys.
That's fine.
0 again? Okay, this is
Well,
No,
roll
zero,
your dice.
I know.
The 0 on the 10 is 10.
What?
Yes, a 0 is 10.
See, that's good. We're doing great, actually.
okay. Actually, I'm doing great.
Never, I take it back. I take it back.
Yo, what?
So I actually got a. Wow, so we want zeros. More zeros.
More zeros.
More
let's do
zeros.
Okay, go ahead. This is
Okay.
8. Alright.
Pretty
It's not a 0,
good.
but it'll do.
Oh my gosh.
I
It'll
know. I never wanted a zero
that
so much.
6?
The worst.
6.
So Paul was like, I hate how I said
No, you did great. Don't even talk about it.
5. It's decent. It's
Yeah,
decent.
pretty
That's
good.
decent.
Okay. This these.
8.
Okay, I did all 6. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more.
Yeah.
and then.
Yep, that's why we're doing it.
Whoa. 0, 0.
I know, not only that we want it. Dang it.
I know.
We should have said anything.
If it brings it. Okay,
I
everyone.
hope so.
Welcome everyone to our live stream of Bound in Blood episode 0, the Prelude. For those of you who have been following Cooper Home Entertainment and know a little bit about what's going on, Cooper Home Entertainment is a entertainment company that produces quality TV shows and movies that you never need to stop, skip, or mute because of the content. We are currently working on producing a show called Bound in Blood. It's a story about a family of supernatural hunters who are being hunted by the Greek gods and the monsters that they've created. This is going to be, this D&D one-shot is going to act as a sort of prelude to the actual series itself.
Yes, you
And we have with us two of the actors that actually star in the pilot itself. We have over here, we have the character of Jess.
So I get 7.
Over here we have the character of David.
Okay.
Hello.
I actually don't know what your character names are. What is your character name?
My character name is Greg Sanders.
Greg Sanders.
Nice.
Greg
This will be Greg Sanders.
Greg Sanders.
And then this will be Charlotte, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, Charlotte. So those are the players we have, and you'll learn a lot more about their characters as we continue playing, and we'll go all into that. But we just also wanted to mention that this could not be possible without our friends at Rune Foundry. They are an amazing company that sells high quality dice, apparel, and content for fans of Dungeons & Dragons or other tabletop role-playing games. They aim to grow the RPG community by making it easy for newcomers to play and providing products that adventurers can be proud of. As you can see, we're repped. We've got our dice here. If you guys want to open it up, take a look.
With permission.
I know.
I'm so excited.
These are
Becky,
handpicked.
you pause for a second. We need to do yours last.
I know.
Everyone else, go ahead and roll yours out.
Mine are super cool. They have like glitter on the inside. So
Yeah,
like
they're
every
like
time it's a
sparkly.
good dice, they're like 20s every time. 14. I'm here for
This
this.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
They like
Mine
match.
have,
They'll
like,
match to our
stunning,
personalities.
right?
As
They
Yes.
do.
The food.
They really do. This is so awesome.
Is that an 80? I think he's got an 80.
Whoa, yours is
That's
so
a one
cool.
sided
What?
dice.
So what's really cool about these dice, they have a wide variety of very, very good quality dice. They have everything from sharp edges to soft to rounded edges to liquid cores. And so we've got a variety of different dice that you'll be seeing used here today.
They have glitter on the inside.
If you are interested in getting some of those for yourself, because I know we've got a lot of Rune Foundry fans tuning into this stream
Yeah,
as well.
there's liquid.
So if you need a discount code, you've been wanting to get these dice, but you haven't been able to, you can use the code BOUND15, that's BOUND 15 with no spaces in between, for a 15% off your order on any dice, apparel, or content. So again, the code is BOUND15. That includes dice sets like their sharp edge sets. They feel really cool in the palm of your hand.
black
You
liquid
really
in
need to
yours?
touch them
Mine's just
to know how good they are.
Oh.
The what?
No, those are
Discount too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone here, you can first. They even have liquid four dices that have a swirling center, soft D&D t-shirts, and even comfier hoodies. Yeah. So again,
Wow.
Bound 15 at runefoundry.com is where you're going to
Oh, his
go
has the
to use that
liquid in
discount.
it too.
Now, keep in mind that also these orders, they're going to come with a free set. Let's see, how do I say that? A free dice pouch on orders of shipping orders of over $30 or more. So these little pouches right here that the dice came in, you'll be able to get those as well for free if you spend $30 or more on their website. They also guarantee your satisfaction with their products. Otherwise, you can return your dice or your product within 30 days according to their returns policy. That satisfaction guaranteed on all their dice sets, t-shirts, and hoodies. So remember, Bound15 at runefoundry.com for 15% off your order. Now, there is also one last thing we need to get taken care of before we can launch into the story. This episode 0 is going to be hosting a giveaway as well for Rune Foundry. So not only are you guys who are tuning in getting the 15% off code, but you're also going to be entered, depending on if you're still here when the giveaway happens, for a chance to win some of these. Mikey, will you open up your dice for us?
really.
Let's get a close up on these dice. So you might, yeah.
They make noise?
What?
Let's see these.
Oh!
Oh my gosh! Those were cool.
We like pass these over.
Yeah, you gotta pass them down.
Oh my gosh!
Wow! They got dragons on them. So on every single
That's
number,
so
we got.
there is a dragon on every number, and they're like hollowed out.
That is insane.
Oh my gosh, they roll really nice, and they roll high too. That's great, they roll high. Wait, hey, it's like an 8. I got a 7, an 8, a 6. So
Wow.
anything above a 5, we're good. These are great.
That is so awesome.
What we want to tell you guys is, if you are tuning into this stream, at some point during this live stream, we are going to be looking at the audience members who are currently viewing the stream, and one lucky winner is going to receive a set of these. Now, why that's amazing is because these actually currently aren't even being sold. So, to get your hands on these dice, you need to tune in, you need to watch this live stream.
They need like those.
And yeah, so it's really, really exciting. We love Rune Foundry. Go give them some love on Instagram.
Give them love.
Go visit their website, buy their stuff. It's awesome, it's quality, it's so good, and they're great people. So yeah, lastly, I will then no longer hold us back from the actual game. We have over here our amazing dungeon master,
Yes.
Mikey Rowe. He's phenomenal. He actually, some of you will recognize him. He also plays a character in the series Bound in Blood.
Yeah.
And it turns out he had this skill set of being able to dungeon master, and he came up with this whole idea. And me and him have worked very closely to make sure that this campaign is not only fun and a prelude, but for the most part will likely be able to be canon. So if you want the full story of Bound in Blood, you're getting a treat here, because this will really prepare you for the show to come. So Mikey, with that, if there's anything else, let us know. But otherwise, take it away, my friend.
Welcome everybody to this wonderful game. Very excited. I've been a dungeon master for quite a time too. For a little bit, I play at home with my family, I play with friends, and just know that it's such a wonderful game to play. So yeah. Without further ado, we'll just go ahead and jump right into it.
Let's bring that there real quick. Let's get that mic off that table so when they roll the dice, they don't hear that.
So,
I do have one favor to ask. If everyone can roll their dice in that
just once for good luck.
mat.
Yes.
This table is very expensive.
Oh.
I just don't want it, especially the metal dice. If you use a metal dice,
Yeah, definitely.
please roll it
Not
on that mat. Thank you.
Without further ado, we'll do it.
Yes, sorry.
No, it's okay. We will start this story on a rainy day. Dark thunder clouds roiling overhead, completely covering the night sky, creating a pitch blackness. The only thing lighting your path, a pair of headlights. As you, David, are speeding down a highway. You hear the rain pattering and slamming in sheets against the windows. You've been traveling for hours, days, non-stop. Having heard recently, you're in a hurry, having heard from an old friend who has called you for help to take care of something. You see the crooked and leaning and kind of eerie silhouettes of large swamp trees, willow trees, just kind of speeding by as you look out over into the murky waters of a bayou. You take a soft left, and eventually you see small city lights ahead of you, of a small town. We're approaching this. As you slowly just kind of start pulling in your little kind of rental car, you know that this gentleman that has been close friends with your family for a long time, Richard Cast, a fellow hunter. such as yourselves.
I've told him. I've told him about him.
As you slowly start kind of making a turn and you pull into a parking lot where before you see bright neon lights and heading over what looks like a nice diner, a restaurant called Miss Hattie's. There are some bright orange lights kind of peeking through the large glass windows. And from within you see a few patrons inside enjoying themselves for a meal. You kind of open the doors and step outside. You feel the rain just slamming down on you, but you've been in worse environments. This is the thing. As you quickly take a step inside, you're immediately overcome by just kind of this overwhelming smell of greasy food and cheap soda, and there's just a few laughing patrons, just kind of some people. The restaurant isn't packed by any means, but there's definitely quite a few people here. Small town. Everybody probably knows everybody here. But as you step inside, you kind of take a look around, and it isn't long before you hear an explosive, not to your irritation, but an explosive, just booming voice kind of shouting out from the kitchen. Holy crap! As I live and breathe, Davey and little Jess. You see kind of stumbling out, a very kind of roundish man, rosy cheeks, and he's just kind of got kind of a red in the face as he looks like he's wearing like kind of a dirty apron. He's been busy all day. Before you, Richard Cass. Come on in, please have a seat. Everybody, give them anything they want, all right? Come on. And he just kind of gestures over to one of the tables as he just kind of, oh, yes, I cannot believe you were yay high inside my ankles last time I saw you. It is so good to see you again, David. Wonderful to see you again. What can I get you? We got fish and chips right up here for the little one, of course.
Good towards the camera.
Yes, we got fish and chips right over here for the little one, of course. Anything for the big fella. What can I get you?
Cheeseburger.
Right on. Anyway, one cheeseburger, please. And you see just kind of a scrawny waitress just kind of hurry around to the back and start getting it ready. Thank you so much for coming on such short notice. This problem has kind of gotten a little bit out of my ability. But we'll talk business later. How was the trip?
It was good.
Good?
Fine. Yeah, as fine as it always is.
A little long, but anything to be here.
Suddenly in the back you hear kind of the clamoring of like dishes and plates, and you hear just kind of like a mousy squeak. Oh dear. Jess, will you hurry on over to the back to help Aunt Beth? She's a little clumsy. Damn, you gotta catch up for a little bit. Wonderful, thank you. So, how are you really?
Been a crazy ride. You know my siblings.
Still not really talking to them, huh?
I try, but you know how they are.
How's she doing?
Just growing up too fast.
She looks just like her mother.
I know. Can't keep a hold of her.
Yeah.
Moving on too fast. She's too ambitious for her own good.
So was Carissa. It's been a long time. You two were spry young hunters. Did a lot of good work. What I got going on here, though, required a little bit of subtlety. There's a sickness going around in this town. It's not good. I take care of it myself, you know, but... And he just kind of pats his belly a little bit. I'm retired. Not much longer, you and kind of help Annabeth return with just a cheeseburger and like a fish and chips, kids, you know, 2 bites or whatever. But he just kind of shows up and just kind of drops it off for the local uses. Eat up. We're also gonna have some company.
Oh.
I know you don't like playing well with others, and I may have forgotten this little tidbit in my message to you, but and right there you hear a ding, kind of over by the diner, by the entrance. Can you please describe your character as you walk in?
So you see a tall, slender, well, I guess I do have high charisma, so good looking, very attractive woman with long, dark, brown hair. She has big eyes, and they're like pitch black, right? And she is like tan, maybe, which is kind of weird, but she is. So yeah.
And
Oh.
your name.
So I say, I go, Richard, good to see you again.
See you too, Charlotte. Charlotte, it's so good to see you
Hello,
again.
my name is Charlotte Bordeaux Lancesle d'Enfant. Quite young, isn't she, Richard?
She's capable.
Yes, that's appropriate.
I think that's a question for her father right there. You can take her away right there.
What about Jess?
She's young. A child should be in school and looked after.
It's not coming from you. I don't think, how old are you?
I'm old enough.
Nice.
It's like, need to know.
You guys kind of acquaint yourselves. Another ring at the door. Will you please describe your character?
Sure. You guys ever seen Giga Chad?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Picture him walking in, red hair, blue eyes, like this guy. Walks in. Hi, I'm Greg Sanders.
Greg, please have a seat. Have a seat. Good to see you.
Sorry, this chair's kind of tiny. Grab something bigger.
We'll squeeze in. Wow. Got everybody here. Not quite done with your food, but all the same, let me still go ahead and step into my office. And Annabeth, you're in charge. As he kind of steps up with a grunt, gets up. You guys kind of follow him over to pass into a back room, where you see just a normal office. Not really one befitting of a hunter, or obviously a restaurant manager. Until you see him just kind of like look over a small bookshelf in his office. He just kind of runs his finger over some books. You see him stop on opposite the table of Jason and the Argonauts. Kind of pulls down on it. You see the bookcase kind of shut and slide over. Look on it. Starts walking down the stairs.
Alright.
As you see, it descends further into what looks like kind of a bunker, much more befitting of a hunter. You step inside, and immediately you see a variety of weaponry, trophies, kind of mounted on the walls, like the stuffed like heads of like a big bear and wolves, deer. A number of spears. You see specifically like 2 large, like silver-tipped spears mounted up on top of the left wall, and beneath it you see reeds. One second. A small, familiar message written in Latin. E pan e epitas.
We're familiar with that.
And a large mahogany desk with also a number of small cases of weaponry kind of put out on display. You see him just kind of sit down in this wide chair where there's already 4 chairs set up for each of you. Alright then, have a seat. Now let's get down to business. Clearly his bright persona has dimmed into a much more serious tone. As I mentioned to you, David, the rest of you, thank you all for coming, first of all. There is a sickness going around this town. I've lived here something odd years, 40 years, keeping an eye on the place. Killed a lot of beasts, set apart a lot of folk. I ain't seen anything like this before. There are people that have suddenly just decided not to leave their homes. I got called in by a contact of mine to look into it. This is much more than a common cold. No one's died yet, fortunately. And I've kind of looked into it a little bit. Recently, there's been some rumors of some kind of boogeyman in the swamps as of late in the bayou. I haven't seen anything for myself, but lately people that have been going into the bayou have been returning rather ill. So far, I've been trying to find some kind of cure to help ease their suffering. Nothing. So I called you for it to see if you could take care of it. I don't know what I'm up against, frankly, and that scares me. And you see him kind of pat like a big meaty hand down on like what looks like a thick leather-bound journal. He's kind of. I've looked through all my notes, tried to associate with other creatures of mythology and the lives. Nothing. So I'm counting on you for it. I'm trying to bring some semblance of peace to this town and to figure out what's causing this. Are there any questions before you begin your investigation?
I use my Arcana. Anything that he said, do I know any type of history about the region or the like swamp? That's why it's really important for you guys to know what your natural abilities are that they ask you. So I use my Arcana and kind of like I look at like the history of like things in the swamp, things that make people sick. And, yeah, so I ask them, what have they come back with?
Right. Go ahead, make an Arcana roll.
What want me to use?
I'll say either your choice of history or Arcana. If you have history, you can use history.
Okay.
And we'll a D20.
Thank you. I'm all let's
so
it out. I'm all.
Yeah, everything like skill related attacks. That's all a D20 roll.
Okay.
And when you make that roll,
I pass with flying colors.
Why would you get?
I didn't.
Oh.
What was the roll? I did it. It was a bad roll. I don't know if I'm going to use these dice.
Oh no!
I'm kidding. It's a 16.
16. Okay. Okay, with the 16 on an Arcana, and to kind of define some of these skills, Arcana is the knowledge of like magic or like the occult or like supernatural things.
So yeah.
And You try to recall some information. Louisiana and the South, wrought with superstition.
Right.
Plenty of things that can get people sick.
Give me 3 things that would stick at, like 3 things
Probably-
that I might be like, ooh, maybe it'll take me in this direction, or that'll take me.
Definitely, you know, mosquito bites, something like, you know, tracking malaria or something like that. Eating bad meat, or like something from the swamp. Like, there's a lot of things in the swamp that could definitely harm an individual and cause them to get very sick.
Okay.
So yeah, like mosquito bites, snake bites, or like even
Like
touching like a plant, like even like some kind of plant within the swamp.
Okay.
Supernatural wise,
Yeah.
Or was it like one of
you try to recall any information about any kind of plagues.
That's what I initially thought. I was like, I thought it was maybe a plague, but because he said no one died, I'm like, well, this isn't like France
not.
where they have the bubonic plague and stuff.
and everyone just dies.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so we can scratch that
And
out.
and it's kind of hard to because you are sorely lacking information in what the symptoms are
Right.
of the disease.
And he doesn't know.
You ask me.
Richard. Okay, good. So Richard, what are these symptoms?
The one I saw, little girl, just a couple years younger than you, very high fevers, non-responsive to any kind of speech. She won't react to anything. Vomiting. There is one thing. All her veins. Took a good look at her. Her veins seemed to darken. More so than just seeing the plasma or the blood in your vein. But like it seemed to be darker.
Was there any bite marks on her?
No. That's the issue.
Did she have a rash? She touch a plant? No bites.
She said that she went out into the woods. Her parents mentioned that she made some friends. And then the next day she was sick.
Did she eat anything?
As far as they know. They went to the doctors. Doctors are stumped.
Do you have an address of one of these? Maybe of that child.
Yeah. He briefly writes down an address.
And what's her name?
Claire. Claire Wilkins. The family's name is the Wilkins. If you are planning on going to visit them, be gentle. There are a lot of folks that work around here these days.
We'll just drop them your name. I'm sure that'll go over well.
Wonderful, you do that. Okay.
Has this been... Have you noticed more kids getting sick than adults that go in there?
Yeah, what is the demographic?
Yeah.
It is mostly children.
Interesting.
Nobody over the age of 16.
Well, like I said before, Richard, I'm not a babysitter.
You're scared. Just focus on the mission, man.
All right, I get up. I start walking out. I go, well, David, are you sure you want to bring her?
I wouldn't have anyone else by my side.
I look at her, and I look at him, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
Good luck, all of you.
So we all travel together.
However you like. So, this is where I tend to like let the players decide their path. Where do you wish to begin your investigation of this incident?
Do we know where? Because I'm thinking maybe we go to like one of the locations where one of the children had been.
Yeah.
Do you want to go right in there, or would you rather go talk to one of the kids, get more information so we know what we're prepared and up against, maybe a little bit?
I mean, me, just like, let's go.
Jess would be like
I know.
gunning for
No,
the
see, yeah,
crime
right.
scene.
Just
Right.
hold
Again,
back everything. She's holding back all the
Again, she
snarky
is
remarks.
a child, and the people that have been attacked mostly have
I
been
am in the
children.
demographic.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not a babysitter, so Dad.
I'm not a babysitter either. But maybe we go talk to
I would talk to
Her name's
Claire Wilkins, yeah.
Yes.
Let's just go talk to Claire.
I think that's a good choice. You
Yeah.
already lost one family member. Don't want to lose another one.
Oof, that's hard.
Greg concurs with this.
Oh, your name's Greg? Is that right?
Greg Sanders.
Yes, Greg.
Greg
Greg.
Sanders.
Yeah,
I have to say the whole name.
Greg.
Claire Wilkins, Greg Sanders.
Okay.
So do we have we get in our rental car, I assume, and do we have the address? Do we even know where we're going?
Richard did give you guys.
Do you guys drive a truck?
Well, we have a rental car this time.
Okay.
Given by the.
You can be whatever you want to be.
I'm like,
We do have a truck.
Oh, I thought you guys had a truck. Okay.
I can't fit in the back. I'll sit in the truck bed.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. We just jump in the truck bed. You guys
The
come
truck.
right at the
It
front.
is raining.
Sure.
It is raining very
Yeah,
hard.
do you want to?
That's okay. He's like a beast of a
I'm
man.
like, hey, be my guest.
Alright.
Perfect.
He hits the rain does not hit him. He's like,
Nice. Okay, so
So
you
we
guys
head to Claire's.
head over to
Yes.
Claire's.
Claire Wilkins, alright.
Wilkins.
Full name.
I kind of let you guys take the lead.
Oh, you want us to take the lead?
I just figure she's
Okay.
her age, she might as well talk to her. Maybe she's willing to open up more to somebody her age, right?
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So
and
who-
you're a parent, you definitely can
I'll-
talk to
I-
parents.
I can oversee some of the. I can talk the logistics of it. So who do you play Claire, or how do we?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's Claire. Get ready for the voice.
I really want to see you.
I'm like ready
So
for
ready?
the voice here.
Yeah. So
So we like enter
you
the.
start driving over following
have
the
to
address.
Okay, like we'll create some.
And you see just kind of a simple house, not really big.
Not very big. Okay.
You kind of walk up to the door. You knock on the door.
I let them take the lead.
I'll stay back with Charlotte.
There's a pause.
I'm gonna shuffle around. I peek through the window maybe. a
I'm
little
kind
bit.
of like looking around the house, like in case anything
Go.
like comes up, you know, and like around
Go ahead
us.
and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
For you.
Are we still doing
As you
20s?
just kind of like peek through the window, like you kind of look through the windows, see around.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm just like trying to like
Yeah, just to
gauge
see
if
if
something's
it's
wrong.
on its own.
I'm not trying to creep.
And it's in that awkward moment that as you kind of like look over to the right, you see somebody kind of pulling back a curtain
14?
and looking back at you.
14.
Ooh.
And then they quickly close the curtain.
Yeah.
14 does
14?
that pass?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
As far as.
But I just kind of like, you know, oh my guard.
Mhm.
And I'm investigative. Like this is
Right.
what we do. And so I'm like,
Oh, I
I'm
do
just-
have investigation too.
That will require a little bit more of an in-depth
Oh, got it.
Because there's actually you just
Did
kind
we
of
have
like
any
clocking the scene.
What? Investigation, survival, and arcana. What did you pick for your 3? You need to write them down.
these.
sir.
oh these.
Oh, you
Yeah.
put them there. I just wrote my.
Oh, so you wrote
here.
these here.
Yeah, I just
okay, I
wrote
just
mine
had to like
down
make
there.
sure that arcana.
Not
okay.
long, you hear as the door just kind of creaks open barely.
I step back a little bit to just
Yeah,
let the
And-
person come out.
you see a man just kind of peeking around. Very short, black hair, messy facial hair, dark circles under his eyes. He just kind of peeks and goes, "Yeah, may I help you? What do
Yeah.
you want?"
Yeah, we're my name's David. I'm here to talk to Claire. She your daughter?
Is
Is she home?
who are you people?
I interrupt and I say, "Excuse me, Mr. Wilkins. My name is Charlotte Bordeaux. I'm a local around here, and we're investigating the illnesses that have been going around and spreading to children in your daughter's demographic."
Make a persuasion.
Persuasion.
We roll d20.
19 plus 2.
Ooh.
He kind of opens the door slightly more and just kind of peek his head out and starts clocking each of you.
Yeah. And I kind of put my arm around her and kind of move her forward.
She's sick too.
She's not sick yet, that we know of. She hasn't gone into the swamps, but we're hoping that maybe your daughter would be willing to talk to somebody that is around her age.
She hasn't talked to anybody in days.
Can we please try, sir? It would help so many other people and the community. And we all need to band together at this time.
Alright. Not yourself though, and he just kind of opens the door and starts letting you guys in.
I turn and look at you and I go, you need people skills.
Not my charisma.
Our family has bad
It's
charisma.
very low.
It fits really well.
Perfectly,
You
sir.
need people skill. And I'm like, tell me
We
something
don't
I don't know.
I'm maxed out on charisma.
Yeah, no.
You should have been
That's
I'll take
not
it from here.
Yeah.
As he just kind of shuffles you guys into the house, he quickly closes the door.
No, Jess. Try speaking Latin to her.
Okay.
Do you know Latin?
I know Italia Pita. I can do that.
Whatever, just say that. Maybe it'll help.
Italia Pita.
Maybe it will work. I stay close next to Jess because as we're going, I'm just like, hey, just be careful. Like you're kind of our key to talking to this girl. Just remember,
Again, people
remember,
skills.
yeah, remember your place. And like,
I kind of, as we go in, I kind of start doing like my investigation
Yeah.
of like the girl, the dad, the mom, if the mom's in there, the surroundings, the things inside of it, all of that.
what does this house look? Are they hoarders? I mean, it looks a little bit more
That's-
dilapidated.
yes.
So
I mean, it's a modest
how
home.
tidy are they?
Things seem to be kept pretty clean. You see, probably in the corner, a full sink of dishes, though. It's not by any means like a slob.
It's not disastrous.
Yeah, no. They are well kept, but you could tell that they're stressed.
Okay.
You see a trash bin full of Miss Hattie's takeout
Oh,
from
interesting.
the restaurant, and you just see dishes all in the sink. You see they're stressed. Immediately kind of stepping out, she kind of wraps herself in a robe. And she's a young woman with kind of reddish brown hair, very messy. She goes, "Adam, what's going on?" She says, "These people say they're here to talk to Claire. I'm sorry, I don't think I got your names."
My name's Charlotte Bordeaux.
Charlotte.
David.
David.
And Jess.
Jess.
Greg Sanders.
Greg Sanders.
Like a spokesperson, could be like a television,
just
like a.
I'll see what I can do.
But Sarah, will you please take them to go see Claire? She's, yeah, of course. Come on. And she's, I lead you weird, cautiously. They lead you over into her bedroom, where it is closed. You see, notice she doesn't bother knocking. She just kind of opens the door slightly and starts letting you in one by one.
Maybe you can ask her when was the last time she left her room or the house?
It is very dark in here, and you just see kind of wrapped really tightly in a bed, a small girl looking probably 12 years of age. The blanket she's got completely wrapped around her, it's not like the covers are gently over her. She's clenching to it, and you hear a soft and just a soft hand moan. Claire, I have some visitors for you. And she just kind of gestures over to her daughter.
Jess, and we'd like to ask you some questions if you feel up to it.
You say that, and as you approach her, you're immediately taken aback.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, almost ghostly.
What's the
pale.
sight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is ghostly pale. Very gaunt.
Yeah, it's like, is she, like, emaciated?
She's looking malnourished.
Mm.
And you see that she has like what would have once been like very curly red hair, very stringy and very thin. Almost as if it's like falling out of her head. And even then you look at her pillow and see just like a slew of hair that's just all over the bed. She's just you approach her and you say that her eyes just kind of wander back over to you. She kind of pulls the blanket and tugs herself away.
Okay.
Completely ignores you.
She's shy.
What is the name of her parents?
Adam Wilkins and Sarah Wilkins.
Adam and Sarah. Can I ask Sarah a question? Kind of whisper.
Yeah, you can converse with any
With these, okay. As like Jess is approaching Claire, I like lean over and just kind of like face Sarah a little bit, and I'm like, when was the last time she left her room? Do I need to like roll a dice for that? Is that like investigation?
I'll let you know like what kind of skills are going to require a check.
Okay.
For the most part, just conversing with somebody most of the time.
So we get to just move kind of freely in
Oh,
this
yeah.
space. Okay,
This is-
I'm getting more in.
Yeah, no,
I'm getting like picking up more than I
If you want to, while you're talking, if you want to kind of investigate the room, you are welcome to. You can roll an investigation check if you'd like. If you kind of just want to start looking around the room.
Okay.
This is for anybody as well. Like if you guys want to do something, just let me know, and I'll just let you know what kind of
And
check
you
it is.
tell us the
I'll let you know
boundaries.
what the order of operations would be. So
Okay.
yeah. And what
Yeah.
is
So I'm saying Sarah. So when was the last time she? Well, maybe when was the last time she ate?
since she came back
And the last.
from the body, yeah,
And when was that?
2 weeks ago.
When was the last time she left this room?
Same time.
Is she sensitive to light?
And she just kind of furrows her brow, like, how did you know? It's like, yes, we had to keep the curtains closed so that she'd hide under her blanket if any kind of light would peek into the room.
I walk over to the room, the window, and I just kind of pull the curtain just to the side a little bit, and I just want to observe what's outside of her.
Yeah.
Is it during the day?
It is night.
It's night.
Right now. So it's like almost like 10 o'clock at night.
Do I have to do an investigation roll? I just want to
What
know.
are you looking for?
Oh,
What are you trying to find?
Can I look at like maybe things that she has on her desk or like pictures that she uses?
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely. Go ahead and make an investigation roll.
D20.
Mhm.
Is this a D20?
Yes.
Okay. Flat surface. Oh, it's a 7.
Oh dear. So you go ahead, roll 7, and then you add your investigation modifier.
Oh, my
Like
investigation.
there, +3.
Okay, so 10. 20.
You
That's
kinda,
half. Oh,
as you're
that's
kind of
like
talking,
nothing.
you kind of just like glance around at the desk, at her room. You just see some like stuffed toys. You see like you see like a video game like off in the corner, and you.
What time frame is that? Like an Atari or is it like an Xbox?
I would say.
Are you gonna play video games?
I'd say an Atari. yeah, old school Atari.
She's got a PS5.
Oh my god.
Atari, Xbox, PS5. Where are we at?
And among the desk, like the small clutter of things, you see like a picture of her and like some like school friends. You would suppose. Along with that, pictures of her and her family, With a total of 10, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. There is one thing that catches your eye. You kind of notice it just kind of setting up at the corner of the desk. What looks like a weird dream catcher, almost. It's kind of got like a weird, like wicker border.
Yeah.
And like almost like a star-shaped kind of design to it in the center. And it's got like a variety of beads and stones that kind of make up this string, and you come to the conclusion like this is a necklace, dream catcher, and it's just kind of set down.
Here's an
among the
interesting
clutter.
thing to note. None of us see this except for him.
He's the one.
You
that
can choose
Because
to share it with the group.
Because I rolled an
Yes.
investigation,
Yes.
you chose to share
Yes,
it.
so even though we're hearing it, he has
we're
to
not.
share it with us, or we don't know, because we are not.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
investigating
I
with
love
him.
this.
So you can, even though we may know, like hear it, we can't act with that information. We have to act outside of
Because
that.
it was your
And
character.
just so you know, so before
That's a
anyone
good-
goes, start asking that. You can't do that because this is an interaction between him and the DM.
Oh, you guys all left in the dark. And moving on.
So you can choose to not play as a team, or you can choose to play as a team.
To share information.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just so you know, so this is information for you.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
can I turn to Jane, because she's still nearby. Her name's Jane. No, sorry, Sarah.
You're great with names.
Yeah, I remember. Hey. My cursor-
People skills.
My
People
cursor
skills.
is so low.
I messed
You're like, Jane, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
So at this point, I kind of turn to Sarah and I'm like, has she had a hard time sleeping? Like, what does she do during the day?
She's a very active girl. She always runs around, plays with her friends. She hates being inside. It's bizarre.
And sleep?
No more than the next unruly child. She has a bedtime that she'll try to stay up a little bit later, but she's a good girl. She'll go to bed when I tell her to, and
And she's just been in bed the past 2
2
weeks.
weeks exactly. Her friends come by to see her, and she doesn't want to talk to me. She won't talk to me.
Can I go up? Can I use persuasion to go up and try to get Claire to start talking?
Yeah, you want to try to like
You wanna try to get Claire to talk?
Yeah. How do you go? I'm gonna ask. How do you go about it?
Yeah, how are you? 'Cause
Ma'am, I used to be a child myself.
I used, of course.
No, stop
You
it.
failed. You don't even have to roll.
Not so much.
Oh, yeah. Your persuasion roll. Let's do it. I'm curious to see where this goes.
I used to be a child myself.
Okay.
To
She hasn't
Unlike the rest of us.
She hasn't talked, right? Days, weeks, you said? Let me try.
Yeah. You go up and start talking to her.
I have to
What?
go sideways
Oh,
through
okay.
the doorway, approach the bed. I rolled a 1.
You didn't have to roll. See, Charlotte already knew that.
That's my 8, so that's what, a 9?
So that is a natural 1. That is an automatic failure.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So in
There's no way.
in the game, when you roll a natural 1, whether it be in like combat or like in a situation,
It's just.
a natural 1 is an automatic miss, and it is a automatic failure. A natural 20 is what's called a critical success, meaning
automatic.
you crit and it is more or less an automatic success. Yes.
Yeah.
She's shy. She doesn't want to talk right now.
Thank you.
And as you try to converse with her, she turns over to you. And she just kind of.
Oh, one seems like she would like.
She screams out of here. And with that, we're gonna go on a break.
And yeah, you'll eat 15 50% off. Dice bags are free with purchases of $30 or more. And if you want some shirts too, Mikey's representing a shirt from Rune Foundry. We got Kendall over
So
here
cool.
with another Rune Foundry shirt. So yeah, go check it out. See if they got something for you. Okay. With that, Mikey, take us away.
And we are back. Thank you, John. So, last we left off, our group of hunters had been following up on a lead. A plague or a disease is starting to creep through this small town in Louisiana. And they're trying to get to the bottom of it. They're trying to find out who's responsible, if it's a monster, or if it's something else. They're trying to get rid of it. Now, they're here, following up on a lead of one of the first people to get sick by this disease. Trying to converse and trying to get some kind of reaction out of this small child that's very unresponsive. And with a very unlucky roll, might not have been the result you expected, but it was a result nonetheless. Let's go. So with that,
You tell us when we're back in the game.
we are.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of jump
You-
back from the screen, right?
Yeah.
Like, whoa, like what is going on?
Wilbur screams. You see
Bloody murder.
Immediately, she leaps out of the covers.
Oh, wow.
And she is gonna suddenly swipe at your face.
Your charisma just dropped to
No.
-1.
Can I use like my dexterity to...
We'll get to that right
Yeah,
now. What is your AC? So your AC is the roll that the enemy has to get beat in order to actually land a hit on you.
Isn't our Oliver in our class 16?
It's dependent by, because we're kind of shifting it around the rules a little bit.
14.
14.
14.
Is your dexterity?
No, that's my AC.
Okay, the
Armor.
first strike, she's gonna miss, and she's gonna follow up with another strike with her other hand.
Are these like claws? Like
Yeah, like-
what?
And the second strike completely misses you, kind of stumble backwards, and you see her jump up onto the bed.
Oh my
You
gosh.
see that her fingernails have kind of elongated into weird, kind of serrated, jagged claws.
Ooh.
Her neck kind of turning up, almost like the veins in her neck turning black, and starting to creep up her face as she just. I need everybody to roll initiative. So now we are in combat.
These are
With the child.
You.
Or is it one
She's
d4?
a child right now.
I say,
1d4,
Greg,
right?
what did you do?
This one?
No, so
Okay,
you roll
it's
for
okay.
initiative. This is going to determine the order of who goes first in combat.
Okay.
The d20. So go ahead and roll a d20 and then add your dexterity modifier. So the modifier is the little plus that's underneath the main number of the rolls.
12.
Okay.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Here, we'll roll on this.
What?
20?
I rolled a 20.
Natural 20.
We're totally going first.
Okay,
So
with
plus
the
dexterity?
modifier is the +3. So
So
23.
20.
Whoa.
Awesome. Okay, so
That was
Jess
good.
23, David.
I am 20.
What?
I got 17
Ah.
plus 3. Dang.
Wow.
Okay, and
Like 5
Greg,
to do, let's
I
go.
know,
Mine was mine?
what did you roll? 12.
12, yeah.
Okay.
I got 12 too.
Okay.
Okay, who has the higher? And when you get a tie, we can either do one of two ways. You can try to have a roll off to see who gets the higher number to see who goes before you.
You can go.
Or you can just decide.
You want to do a roll off? Fine, let's do it.
So roll d20, you see who gets the higher number
first.
19.
19. My siblings
Did
might do
you
this all the time.
add your
I
modifier?
sure did.
Okay.
I know how to play, sir.
Okay. Okay. So
I'm not
Charlotte,
getting very lucky with these.
this is very too happy-go-lucky for what's happening right now, but that's okay.
Yeah, we're a little too effective here.
Okay.
I've seen this before.
Jess,
Yes.
you start.
Okay.
I am gonna go ahead and get a little battle map out.
She goes in first, and I'm a little bit worried, but I'm like, hey, this is a duo team. She
You
just
don't
started
have a
initiating.
choice at this point.
She just initiated, and it's like, cool. She
We're
goes in.
gonna use
I'm down to have her
we're
back.
gonna use this for
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
So just pretend that this is a little room. Alright.
Okay.
This is the child
Okay.
right here. So go ahead and position yourselves as you think that you would be in this situation. So Greg, you were right in front of her.
Or right to the side of her bed, right?
Go ahead and grab
Yeah,
this.
I mean, wasn't I just like?
Oh my gosh,
I
yes,
mean,
this
I
will
was-
actually be a lot
I
more
went over
better.
there.
Thank you. For a small room. Thank you so much. Awesome. That's about as big as the room is.
Okay.
So right here,
is terrified.
Where's the
right
door?
there. The door is going to be over here. I'll
Over
go ahead and
here?
place this right here to kind of symbolize that this is the door.
And is the bed so?
She's on the bed right now.
On the bed. Okay.
And so you were over by the desk.
Because I was observing like some
Yep.
stuff.
No,
I'm
I-
looking through the window.
Like I went over to her, but then like I backed away as Greg came.
So you'd be probably about
I
like
think
right
like
there.
right there.
Did she slash him though?
She
missed.
swiped at
Miss both
Greg.
times?
Mhm.
Did he move at all
No,
by the
he just
window
kind
or
of stumbled
anything?
back. So this is how this works. Each square is 5 feet. That is 5 feet of
Okay.
radius. So each of that is 5 feet. So and if you look at your character sheets, you guys can write it down. Go ahead and write down 30 feet under speed.
Understood.
Each of you have 30 feet of movement.
But you said this is dark.
Mhm. So the room is very dark.
So
You have
you
35 feet of.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Greg wants
Don't
to.
worry.
And each square is 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
So with 30 feet, you guys can move 6 squares.
Mm.
To kind of put it very bluntly said.
Gotcha.
So we can move
Okay.
across that whole.
Yeah. So start of the round. Jess, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Well,
Bomb, go.
I'm gonna, put myself in line of fire and move Greg.
Okay.
So I want to put myself in
Five.
front. Yeah.
You want to try and use your main action to push because
Yeah, I-
Greg's kind of in that space, so you could try to shove Greg.
Yeah, I want to shove Greg and put myself just
Okay.
to block the attack.
Okay.
Greg's too big.
Do you actually? Yeah, that's a good point. Do you resist it, or do you let her shove you away?
No, I resist.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a contested activity.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
No team players. No team players.
Yeah.
So
here.
this is where we get into
I
combat,
got
right?
you back.
Every person in combat has a main action.
Okay.
On their turn, they have a main action, a bonus action, and a movement.
Mhm.
You're using your main action right now to shove him out of the way.
Yeah.
And then try to get in between him and the little girl.
Mhm.
So go ahead and roll make an athletics roll. So
Okay.
roll, and then if you have athletics, add it. If not, just add your strength.
Is that
Did,
20?
but now I
It's a
don't.
d20. So everything is decided by d20 until we get to damage.
Okay.
or-
Okay.
I
Or
say
nuance.
otherwise. Until I say always assume a d20.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. D20. So roll that.
Go for it.
This is for athleticism.
5.
And go ahead and roll to see if she can.
Did you put your modifier on there?
She's got to add her.
Oh, I need to
strength.
put my modifier. 6 then.
6.
9.
9. So you try to push him out of the way, but he just kind of stays firm. He doesn't
Dang.
move.
Greg's too big.
That you still have a bonus action.
Yeah.
So if there's anything that you would like to do.
Okay. What are my
your
bonus
ability?
actions?
So your abilities will specifically tell you if it is a bonus action. I
Okay.
believe most of your maneuvers, because you're a fighter, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Those are involved along with an attack action.
Okay.
Because so making an attack, that is an action in and of its own action.
Right.
So you say, I want to use my main action to attack, and then your maneuvers as a fighter, you add those with. It kind of comes with the
Right.
attack, depending on what maneuver you have. So I would say right now you can't really do anything else.
Okay.
Because I don't think you have any other abilities that use the bonus action. to
Okay.
help you with this
You're by
situation.
the window?
So now it's my turn, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm coming in right after Jess because she's going in and I'm like,
Right.
cool, I'm gonna have her back. So I've got 30 feet and so I'm coming.
That's 6 squares.
That's 6 squares, yep. So I turn and he doesn't budge. So I'm coming 1, 2.
You can try to push me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go in and can I do a leg swipe and just take him out to get him out? Well,
You'll hurt him. You have to think about that.
I'll hurt him.
You will hurt him. He has to take down.
Okay, I don't want to be a team player.
Attack.
Okay, I don't want to attack him.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Shoving somebody is a bonus action. I apologize. So
Oh.
next time we'll make sure we do that. So if you want to use your bonus action, you can't try to shove him out of the way.
Where
Instead
am I
of a main
going?
action.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's nowhere on there. So if you want to try to shove somebody, that would be a bonus action to try to kind of push them out of the way.
Okay. I don't know if I want to push anyone. Obviously,
Okay.
there's already people around her bed. She's frightened. She's defending herself. She's
We'll
feels
say
threatened.
this right here is Sarah.
Oh yes.
That's
there
the
we go.
mother. That's Sarah. Claire's mom.
Okay.
So what would you like to do? Good sir.
Yeah, I don't want to attack. I just want to. I think I just want to be close to Claire in case she does attack one of us. So I'm just gonna come around
Yeah.
Greg.
Okay, so
And-
go ahead and place yourself. So you got
So I've
squares
got
to move.
1, 2, 3,
right there. Awesome.
and I'm just coming to the scene.
So you just hurry up, and this could lead actually to another thing.
Mhm.
There's something that you can do that's called holding an action. So you could say, I don't want to use my main action now.
Oh, I love that idea. I
Hold
will
it.
hold an action too.
So, and you gotta name a trigger. So what's gonna trigger this action,
Oh, okay.
and what will the action be? So you
Okay.
can use your main action to do that.
So if she attacks someone, that's what the trigger. If she lunges or she actually like physically comes after someone,
Yeah.
I'm going into tackle
Okay.
her.
Awesome. And this is what's going to use a reaction. Everybody has one reaction, and that's used. It can't be used on your turn, but it can be used on any other
Oh, interesting.
turn.
A reaction.
A reaction. It's you quickly reacting to something, and there's specific abilities that will tell you that they can do that, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know that.
So all of your guys' attentions are focused on Claire, correct?
Yep.
We're just making sure.
Which is maybe a bad.
We are just no, you already moved there. We're just
Yeah.
making sure, correct?
Next up is Claire.
Oh wait, you skipped me.
Claire rolled
Oh,
an 18.
Dang it! This
you
woman.
see-
You are slow.
You see that as she just kind of. Her eyes are now this inky black color. As
And she has
her
black
face-
veins that are like.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
she's like, and her face is still very gaunt. As she's just. As she quickly like reaches back and sees that she's surrounded, she looks between all of you, eyes darting, almost with like it's just weird intelligence for a child. As she starts reaching back and climbing up the wall.
No.
Of course she does. Of course she does.
You see the veins start to bulge a little bit more, and she and fires off a shot towards one of you.
Stop it. Who is it?
I interrupt. I'm like, I ain't even near you guys.
She's still gonna miss.
Did you guys roll for her?
Yeah. So she still misses you as she fires off like this weird dart
Oh my god.
towards your direction, and that's gonna be her turn. As she's now she's up on the ceiling almost, like she's like holding on and glaring.
Like a spider. I immediately
Mm.
regret coming close to her. Immediately.
All right, Charlotte, you're up.
Bad decision.
Cool. Do I tell you in front of everyone, or do I have to tell you in secrecy? I guess.
La, la, la.
La 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 la.
I'm not here. I know this.
No. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, this is insane.
I know, this is crazy.
Okay.
I
Charlotte,
have to be.
go ahead and just tell me where you're going and make a stealth roll. Keep in mind, it is very dark in this room.
Did
Yes.
she just slip out of the room?
But I have,
Go ahead. We'll see.
but look,
Find out.
I have DV60, so it doesn't.
So help me.
You know.
If Charlotte
So go ahead and roll
abandons
a
us,
d20.
to go do some sneaky
Add
business.
your stealth, and if you don't have stealth, just your dexterity modifier.
Great.
Okay.
What was it?
Okay. So it's.
Oh no, it's 6.
So you add, no, that's for saving throws. So this
9.
9. Okay.
You're a gloop.
You try to
She goes,
escape.
"Bah!"
No, this is you still do it.
Oh, okay.
This is just to see if you're subtle about it.
Not very.
Oh, it's dark.
It
Go ahead
doesn't.
and roll with advantage. So this leads to another thing called advantage.
Okay.
If I
Oh,
say
my
you have
advantage is plus. What is it?
So this is what advantage is. Advantage is where you roll the d20 twice and take the higher number.
Oh.
Oh.
And I'll let you know if you
14.
get advantage. Yep.
14.
Awesome. Okay. So you move. Go ahead and tell me where you go.
So I go right above
Okay.
her.
What? How?
Do you get what I'm
I get
saying?
what you're saying.
Okay. So that is
that's
that
just
a,
your that's just your movement.
that's a movement. So can I still go? Okay. Do I, as I do it, do I notice that she's moving at all, Sarah, or doing anything?
Sarah?
Yeah.
She is screaming.
Got it.
She's just Claire, stop! And she's like trying to reach out towards her child. She's about to run towards.
Has Sarah seen this behavior from Claire? Has either Adam
Ma'am,
or
we
Sarah?
can't ask that
You
because you're in
can
the
ask
middle
that.
of a fight, but that is your turn.
I'm like pause everything.
She's
Sarah?
she's freaking out though. Like she's terrified right now.
Well, we just unleashed him.
So your main action.
I know,
Right? I want to hold it.
What's the trigger?
The trigger is if Claire comes near me.
Okay.
Like if she starts coming near me, then I will attack her.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. That is your turn. Greg, you're up.
Okay.
So I would say Claire is probably about like 10 feet up on the ceiling as she's just looking down at all of you.
What's a tall room?
So I look to my left, to my right, see, you know, yeah. I'm like, I don't.
Sorry, keep going.
I see both of them, but I immediately think, where's Charlotte? Because I'm like, I'm looking around. Do you have to do like a perception roll for that?
Make perception roll.
Okay.
How can you see it's dark? So you get minus points too.
So it is dark, so your vision is heavily obscured.
Okay.
So that means you roll at the opposite of advantage, disadvantage.
Oh.
So you roll twice and take the lower number.
Oh.
Okay.
12,
20.
19.
So you take the lower
So
of the
12.
two. So 12. You glance back, and after hearing Sarah just scream, Charlotte's not there. You have no idea. My love.
No, because you're not looking. No reaction.
You have no idea where Charlotte is. You glance back. Reaches back at you again. Okay. You have that was a search.
Okay.
So that was your main action to search.
Okay.
Right now. So I think that'll probably be your turn.
Okay.
Unless if there's anywhere you want to move. If you want to move away from Claire, or if you want to walk anywhere.
Can I move back? To
Yeah.
I'm gonna slowly like
Step away.
I look at them and I'm like, you guys got this. I just slowly walk away.
You take a few steps back.
Yeah.
Take it back then.
After she spat at me, I was like,
This is not
You should probably go and
Alright,
restrain
shut up, Jess,
Sarah.
right.
That would have
Okay.
been better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still playing within the room. We're not.
Yeah.
You're still in the room.
Okay.
So wait. So where is she right now? Is she just on the ceiling?
She's on the ceiling.
She's like
just
here.
above her bed. So
Like
she
that.
like stepped back and started grabbing at the walls
Okay.
and climbing and like skitters
She's-
up
okay.
and is now looking down at all of you.
Just
You
like that,
see,
with
like-
her arms like that.
Like even then you hear like thunder outside your
Just like that.
and with a brief flash of lightning, you see her eyes kind of gloss over for
Oh
a
my
second as she
gosh.
glares down at you, almost hungrily.
Hungrily. Interesting.
Okay, I got my action. I'm ready.
Yo,
Bring it on.
It's your turn.
It's already.
Go.
I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know. I kind of either want to try to like talk to her or just like yell something out in Latin because
Okay.
we're definitely dealing with
Okay.
a monster.
Go ahead and make a persuasion roll.
Okay, I will. Because I feel like I can't reach her at this point, so might as well talk to her.
I use my charisma to calm
Oh, no more of that.
Your incredible charm back and works so
so
well.
good, yeah.
You know, this is maxed out. I don't feel like it.
Okay, it's 11.
Plus
And
your
then-
charisma or your persuasion if you have either. I believe it's
What's
plus
persuasion?
zero.
Where's your
Yeah, nothing.
Persuasion is on the list. It should be
This
near
one?
the middle, like the middle bottom.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have any of that. So it's just 11.
What do you say? Yeah, I mean, it's not Latin, but what do you say in Latin? Like,
The one thing I know, Itani Epitas. And it's Latin, that's all that matters.
Well, you can say anything. She's
Again?
giving you the option to say anything in Latin.
As you shout in Latin towards Claire, she just.
Oh, no, she gets
and she looks like she's about to leap towards you.
Okay,
And
great.
you're ready.
Take it. I thought I was gonna like
That's your turn.
or something. I don't, you know?
That is your turn.
Okay.
Dave's up.
I am going for that necklace, that dream catcher that I saw.
Oh.
I don't know what it's gonna do, but I just want to know if it's like
That's
It
right,
looks
you can do
like
that.
maybe she
Okay.
has a hard time sleeping.
So
and
you're gonna turn around and start going
So
to the necklace?
she's still freaking out, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, I'm gonna back up, and I'm like
Okay.
reaching,
Yeah. You quickly snatch up the
Yeah.
necklace.
quickly snatch it,
Mhm.
and I just show it to her. Because I want to know if
Okay.
she's gonna react to it,
As you grab,
or I speak
as
Latin
you
to it
the
and
moment
glows.
your fingers touch the wicker necklace,
Yeah, the
I
drink
need
catcher.
you to make a wisdom saving throw. So this is where you roll your d20 and then you add your wisdom modifier. Right there. Yep.
Okay. Because I'm so wisdom. Why wisdom?
Yep. And that's where you'll
You'll find out.
14 plus 1 is 15.
Awesome.
Well, I'm done.
As you grab it, you suddenly like feel like a presence enter your mind. Like as you like your head just starts to feel really cloudy, and your vision blurs for a second. But then you shake it off, and then you have the wicker necklace in hand.
Yeah, shine it
Mm-hmm.
towards her,
You shine it
or
towards.
just to see if she was gonna react to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As you hold it out towards Claire, she looks like she was about to lunge at Jess.
At Jess, right?
And then she. She slowly starts to lower herself to the bed. And she's gonna start to circle you.
Stop it.
Scary.
She's slowly like.
Jess has a feel.
She's on all fours,
No, I'm
like
not the same way.
crawling towards you slightly, and it looks like she seems subdued right now. She's just kind of warily eyeing you as you're holding out the wicker necklace.
Interesting.
Okay. So, and I just have a little bit of commentary here. I feel like this Dreamcatcher Wicker thing is not a means to an end, but like noticing this behavior and her like obeying, it's not necessarily like, oh, we can control her. It's just, I think it's more of this is related and is maybe not the best thing to be. Like, it's just there's so much unknown that I'm like, cool. She's obviously curious and has calmed down, but
Do we
that doesn't mean
see
it's a
her
good
hold
thing.
this wicker necklace?
I mean,
All of us see it?
For everybody who's close enough to him, because it is very dark, so you see
Greg-
him like hold it out and like carefully like trying to fend off Claire.
What are you doing?
I'm like, I don't know, man.
He's still the main action. Or I guess it's Claire's turn at this point. So
Yeah.
she is gonna spend her turn doing nothing.
Oh.
Charlotte, you're up.
Do I see this interaction?
You do.
Right, I'm gonna hold my action
Okay.
again.
Okay, what's your trigger?
My trigger is going to be
Wise.
if Claire attacks or lunges towards Jess.
Got it.
And I still have my hold that if she attacks Jess too,
Yeah,
I'm
because you
tackling
didn't.
her.
I would say you didn't use your main action on
Yeah.
your turn, so you can hold your action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember, my first hold was
So-
if she comes towards me. This hold is if she lunges towards Jess.
And I'm going to be attacking Claire if she.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
You don't want to hurt a child.
My trigger is if Claire goes after you.
Okay.
Because he's got the dream
Yeah,
catcher
he's
right
got the
there.
dream.
I'm like, what's happening? Do I?
I'm gonna have then now at the bottom of initiative,
Mhm.
Sarah's gonna go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She's gonna run right up to Claire. Like, stop it! What are you doing? Stop! And she's gonna run towards Claire and try to hug her.
Please don't attack your mom. She's going to attack her
I
mom.
was
I was gonna say. Never mind. It's too late.
Okay, so that was.
that's Sarah's turn. She's hugging Claire.
Okay.
Yikes.
Off the run, yes. You're right.
Okay. I think I want to be wary, but I do want an inch, like, closer. Like, kind of maybe back up.
Yeah. So away from.
Because you're here.
You're right.
Yeah.
So do you want to come this
I
way?
think I want to come, like, forward.
Oh,
like, kind of
that
maybe
way.
closer to the door.
Okay.
Just so I can kind of have their backs.
Gotta block the door.
Yeah.
15. 20.
Yeah, I like
Okay,
that.
So you're over at the door.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll d4.
Can't let that thing outside.
Yeah.
Don't let that thing outside.
Can't let that.
As you're backing away,
Mhm.
you hear, "What is going on in here?" As
Oh,
you
boy.
glance back, you see Adam starting to run into the door, and he's about to run into the room.
Great, ready to just blow this whole thing up.
Yeah, no, it's like.
All right, David, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm holding this wicker dreamcatcher out. She's like a cat. She's like
You
like
roll it-
curious and
you
she's
can-
crawling towards me.
You can roll an insight check to see if
Oh,
you can kind of
smart.
determine like, what her
Oh.
intentions are. Like try to read
That's
her
really
face.
good.
Yes, I would love to know. I didn't know I could.
Mhm.
Okay. And
So insight, you don't have
insight.
insight, you just add your wisdom modifier.
Wisdom. Okay. 16 plus 1 is 17. Ooh, I've got a good gauge on
As
her.
you're like trying to, you study her for a second, as you see that there is, it's almost like frustration in her eyes, as if she physically like can't do anything, or like, almost like she's too scared to do anything.
Like bound or.
Not necessarily bound, more like
I have my bound thing. I can.
more. Like
It'll break
really,
the
really
spell.
scared. of what
I
you're
can't
about
tell
to
you
do.
that though, so you didn't hear this. You didn't hear that.
Maybe it might do something, but there's a definite connection.
Like she is, her eyes like kind of
She
flicker
wants
towards the wicker necklace, and then back up to you, and it's like
She's
expectantly, like,
100%
waiting for you to
possessed, or there's some kind of power pulsing in her. It's come out of the swamps for the children, the vitality of the children.
Oh gosh.
Think of the children.
But it's still your turn. I would say that.
Oh, it's still my turn?
Yeah, you still have a main action.
Oh, okay.
That was just you, just kind of like trying to like perceive how she's reacting.
What
to this,
she's
and
doing.
She is expectantly like very cautious, like she's waiting for something to happen.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this like token thing and just like lower it. Thank you. And I'm just gonna like lower it down on the ground and kind of in front of her and let go of it. And I kind of just like.
Gently set it down.
So I'm like standing and she's like crawling around me and I'm like I'm holding it here and I just kind of lower and I like set it down on the ground and I'm kind of like I'm like, is that what you want?
If she tries to attack you, I got your back.
Okay, is that gonna be your turn?
That's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
Oh my
set
God,
down the wicker
that's-
necklace.
I set down the wicker necklace and I just want for her to feel like she's in control.
Is she next?
Catches it.
No, that's hurt.
And she's gonna leap towards
Oh
you.
no.
Well, first, she's gonna try and break out of her mom's grasp.
Nebraska.
Don't worry, I got it, everybody.
Yeah, she does. She manages to squirm her way out of her mom's arms and leaps over towards you and tries to just jump on your shoulders.
Do
I made this so bad. I'm so
Oh, no.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go for it. Go ahead and make an attack roll as she
Okay.
leaps over here. within
Get
range.
your.
She's gonna swing at you twice. What's your AC?
My what? 16.
AC.
16.
16. She's gonna hit you twice.
Oh, wait, it's not a 20. That's a great score.
Yes, she rolled higher than a 16 twice.
Okay, well, I'm down for the count, guys. Sorry.
Well, you have your health written down.
You have
Yeah.
30.
So where did you write up your health?
Oh,
right here.
right there.
That's her.
Where's your hit points? You haven't done your
Okay.
hit points.
Okay, guys. With the
Real quick,
D20.
6 D10s. So that you roll.
Oh, I did these right here. That's what these ones are.
Okay,
Oh,
add
yeah, no,
all
we
those
did do
up,
that.
and that's your health.
Oh yeah, I need to
Oh.
do that real quick.
I'll just do this while I roll up your damage.
Wow, sir.
So you got owned by a child.
No.
Okay, not a child, a demon child.
Still said child.
Very different. 7 plus.
Is there
6 plus.
question? Is there a way for me to get there before she attacks?
Yeah, so she unfortunately, because it's her turn, she's still going to swing on him. But you do, in that moment, are going to be able to get a swing on her as well. Would you? Are you just gonna? You're just gonna punch?
I can't hit it.
Or you can try to grab her.
Yeah.
I can say you try to stop her and grab
I'm
her.
restraining her. I'm not gonna.
By the way.
You guys all got stakes.
Steaks.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna try and grapple her before she.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to restrain her.
Go for it.
I'm not punching a child in the face. Okay.
I got 46 health, by the way.
19.
19?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, that. Sorry. Yeah, you grab around her waist. She's still gonna get the 2
Yeah.
swings off on David, but you do manage to have her grappled. And so now she's like,
Yeah.
she's like struggling in your arms.
But these is
Can I look back towards Charlotte and
I
be like,
added it.
You
so-
can't
Good
see
job.
me.
You don't know where Charlotte is.
Yeah.
It's like
That's such a
+2
good. No, I'll say it later.
I think because it was like Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I
you get a
can-
constitution to each roll.
I think so.
Oh.
Let me.
So
let me
plus
ask. 'Cause, like, when we
3
do that,
times 6 is 18.
Yeah,
So plus 18.
You add 18.
Oh, okay.
Good. Sorry, do maths. A lot of math.
46 plus 18, 64.
Oh yeah, you have really
Okay.
good.
You're gonna take 12 points of damage
Oh,
total. As she rakes her just dirty claws on your shoulder
No.
and across your cheek.
Oh no.
As like just barely she gets grabbed by Greg and pulled back.
Yo, she's got
As
some
he now has
spot
her
laws.
like restrained in
Yeah.
this chokehold.
okay.
Wow.
Not a chokehold, but like you have her on
No,
the
no,
waist.
Giga Chad is
We're at
there.
130.
She has
I got this.
We gotta make this.
as she in that struggle, the necklace clatters.
Do I see this?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, it is
My turn. I
Wait,
grab
so I have
it,
minus 12.
And as I grab it,
So
I crush it.
okay, so you
You have
I
45
land.
feet.
Right, I have 60. I land, plop.
and you see the necklace drop, and you suddenly you just suddenly see a dark figure drop from the ceiling. And
Yep.
then
Crush it. As I drop, I crush it. So my full body weight.
yeah, no roll necessary. As you break the wicker necklace, she starts clawing at her head and across her face. She starts just getting convulsing and getting more and more violent.
What is the necklace doing?
Nothing.
Is it advice? Is it like.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. Okay.
She goes on. And you see her body just kind of slowly turn to ash. And just kind of goo. She disappears.
What?
Adam?
As you see Adam and Sarah rush into the room.
Oh no.
Hey, she was gone for 2 weeks. That thing was eating her soul. She's gone.
You
No mercy.
standing there with the wicker necklace. in
Hold
your
on, I
hand.
still have an action I can do after
Yes.
that, right?
Yeah, you have
Cool.
action.
I do Curse of the Muddle Mind on both of them.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a d6.
How dare you?
Interesting.
6-sided dice.
Yep.
Do I use? We'll use the root dice.
Because that's how much damage you're inflicting on yourself. Okay, so you take 4 points of damage to yourself as you quickly get out your stake and kind of nick your hand a little bit, crush your palm, and then you just kind of focus on the two. As you're gripping the stake, there is a soft kind of variety of Latin runes that just kind of engraved into the stake. One of them kind of gives off a soft hum of energy as you. Both of them are going to make wisdom saves. Okay. That's 3 and 2 if they both fail.
Man.
Both of them in just
Humans.
absolute disarray as they're running towards just whatever they think is remaining of their child, and suddenly you see both of them just kind of like they just kind of like stop.
And this is what I say to them. I say, Claire died 2 weeks ago in the swamp, and you guys are mourning her. And as I say that, I turn and look to them and I say, we need to leave now.
Okay. Go ahead and make also a persuasion roll with advantage against that.
With this?
Persuade us.
What is it? Charisma, right? 11.
Ooh.
I know.
Hey.
Why didn't I get the 20?
They don't respond.
Perfect. I don't care. Let's go now.
There you go.
Wow, Charlotte. Hey, whatever. Didn't ask you to come along on this trip.
Wow.
With that, combat ends, and you guys quickly make your escape out of the house. The rain still pouring down. Still middle of the night. As you just kind of all settle in quiet as to what just happened. What do you do?
You guys want to go back to Richard's, or do you guys want to go into the swamp? I'm not asking you,
You still
because you
have-
almost died.
And
Not
you
your dad.
still have the wicker necklace.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I have it.
This
wanna
is the
ask a
shattered
question.
piece.
Are there any other victims, or is Claire the only one?
There were other people.
Okay, there were other
Yeah,
people.
there were
Would it
the
be
children.
possible to get the information and see them, or I mean, I guess I would ask you, would you want to investigate more, or
I know, it's.
do you want? But I don't think I would go into the swamp just because it is my demographic, and I think we don't know enough.
I would go into I feel like I would go into the swamp, but I feel like there'd
Yeah,
be
no.
so much good information from. Well, actually, no, because he kind of shared what he knew. He was like, I've tried everything. I had like
Yeah.
the book of the tale of Jason and the Argonauts.
But I think we only asked him for one of the victims, and we
Yeah.
only asked him for one address.
Yeah,
If
so
I
we
feel
would
like
need
if we
to-
We'd have to go back.
Yeah.
and get more.
So you don't think we could like go searching the swamp and find?
You certainly could. You
can.
guys decide what you want
What
to
do you want to do? You're
Because
the leader.
Let's.
When he was talking, he said, "I only know of one child." So I don't know if he even knows, like specifically other children.
He said that he had heard
Or,
that there were, and he knew that there were more people
yeah.
staying inside, and mostly, from what he heard, that it was mostly children
Yeah.
that were getting sick.
Yeah.
But as far as that, like,
Specifics.
he didn't have any other specifics other than
Yeah,
the first
thing
thing.
clicked. Yeah. So I think that'd be
Okay.
a waste.
Yeah, I think we go to the swamp.
Okay.
Okay.
Richard is probably shown everything. I don't know if we're gonna find anything in the swamp, but
You do again. You do have the wicker necklace.
Yeah.
That is something that could be shown to him because he didn't mention that earlier. But
Oh, that is
That is
true.
so that is true.
Maybe we do a
How-
pit stop
let's-
there.
Yeah.
And then like head out to the swamp.
Maybe get your wounds.
Yeah, you need to be addressed. Like I would.
Okay, so let's go to
you
let's go to
you
Richard
got
Cast's.
Okay.
Let's go to Aunt Penny's or whatever the
Miss
restaurant.
Close enough. Close enough.
close enough.
And
That's interesting though. They had Miss Hattie's takeout in their house.
I know.
I know.
It's
I
nice.
thought that was interesting.
Tons of it.
Tons.
Tons of
There's
takeout
something in that
boxes.
Miss Hattie's.
I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
we-
I know. I had that thought.
We jump in the car.
Okay,
We're
you-
driving.
You hurry back and
We hurry back.
you guys zoom back.
Okay.
over
And the car's
restaurant.
pretty silent. Like the car ride isn't.
Like there isn't. A lot
No.
of
There's not a
exchange
lot of
words.
talking happening.
As you hurry back, you see that Richard is already kind of flipping the closing sign on the restaurant as he's starting to close down shop, and you kind of. You're already back. Where?
Yeah, we clean
Oh,
house
like
up real
crap.
quick.
What?
We clean house pretty quick. Anyways, he
clean-
needs his wounds tended too, so.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
We need information, Richard.
Alright, I can provide most of that cake.
I get in there. We're sopping wet.
Please, bandits.
I take my jacket off.
We're patching him up as he does
yes.
his talking to Richard.
Yes.
Greg is so confused.
Grab confused. I say, Richard, we went to go see Claire. She was possessed
Not Claire.
for lack. And we found this, Charlotte.
We dropped the wicker necklace that's broken.
He doesn't even touch it.
Mm.
First of all, he's just kind of.
What do you know about this? Have you seen this before
Yeah.
in your research?
No. These are all over town.
What?
Yeah.
Are they new?
Fairly recent.
It's a harpy!
He just kind of.
Okay, we did not just hear that.
No, it's okay. He just kind of looks at it. Yeah, there's been a new shop in town. Started selling. I mean, people superstitious here, but you know, some like little dream catchers and little spiritual things, right? People always love to go into superstition and voodoo and stuff like that.
Richard, where is this place?
Right, I apologize. Her name, the lady that started selling here, very nice woman. Her name's Abigail Barnabas.
What, did she recently move into town?
Just about a month ago. Month or so.
Do you have one of these in your shop, Richard?
No.
Does your help have one of these?
Anna?
Yes.
No,
If you see it,
she said she went into the establishment.
if you see it, break it.
Right, of course. Okay. So, and Claire's wrong.
She's not. There's.
She's disintegrated.
Oh,
She's
dear.
gone.
The
Ashley
just indigestion.
It wasn't
just how did they react?
They're traumatized.
Don't
We
worry.
left as soon as we could.
Don't worry about that. I'll take care of that. You did your best. I'll make sure that things are smoothed over.
Thank you, Richard. Can we get the address?
Yeah, in fact, yeah. And another address. Yeah. I'll send it off to you guys.
What's your last name?
Barnabas.
Thank you, Richard. We need to get this. We need to get this taken care of. We ran into. We're chewing more than we
We bit off more than
bit off more than we can chew, and there's.
Why I called all of you here. I didn't know what to make of any of this, so I figured that.
Is there any information you need us to know before we go see Abigail?
I barely know the woman, so.
What does she look like?
About your height, dark hair, wears bright colored dresses. She typically prefers to wear something showy to kind of bring people into the mood of her shop. There's a whole vibe to it.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty nice. That's
Very
what-
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. We all load up.
Wonderful. If you need to reach me, and he's gonna write down his phone number.
Okay.
Oh, I guess you two would already kind of have his phone number. He'll give it to you guys.
Yeah.
If you need to reach me, I'll be up all night. Give me a call as soon as you need anything. Alright.
I have questions for Charlotte. Can we get
Yeah,
in the car?
as we're in the car, we can conversate
Yeah,
okay, we can
on
conversate.
the way there.
Thank you. So we
Because
get
I
in the
was
car.
going to have a conversation with Greg.
Yes, you
Yes.
are. Like
I was
need,
going to
I
have a
need you two
conversation
to talk.
with Greg.
Yeah,
because I need to know some information.
But when we talk, you guys can't hear.
What?
So you don't know unless we're
Oh,
around you guys
sure.
and you hear the conversation.
Unless if you would like to know, like you notice somebody's having a conversation, you want to eavesdrop,
Oh,
make a
Yeah.
perception roll, and then
Yeah.
you'll kind of-
But go ahead, start.
Okay.
You can start whatever you
So we're
want.
driving. It's kind of quiet. There's like the hum of the car going, and it's kind of this awkward. And I say, Charlotte,
Yeah.
what happened in Claire's room?
I don't know, you tell me. You gave her the necklace that almost killed everyone.
Bad call, I admit, but
Is that what happened to your family? Is that why you don't talk to your brothers?
how do you know to break it?
Well, I figured anything that a demon would go after has to be broken. I mean, it's, fantasy role-playing 101. I'm from New Orleans. Everyone knows superstitious objects need to be broken. Common sense.
This makes sense.
How did
to
you
me.
know to give it to her?
I noticed it.
And you didn't bother to tell anyone else? Whose team are you on, really?
Do you think I had time to conversate in the middle of an attack?
You could have yelled it. You weren't doing much anyways.
I'm investigating.
I think the words you are looking for is thank you and you're welcome.
I love how sassy she is.
I know.
Do you have anything you want to say to?
Yeah. So I asked Greg. I asked him.
Back in the car.
Yeah, I'm like. So why? What's your story? Why are you here? He's like, this is his moment to shine.
This is
Why are you here?
I never much believed in the supernatural.
And you had your Richard's friend.
Well, that all changed when I met Richard. Things started happening. Me, myself, I'm looking for purpose in life. Looking for something to do, someone to be, someone to love. I figured I'd start with Richard. Call
You
me
want
up one day.
to love Richard?
We'll see what
Side plot.
Da-da.
Richard called me up one day, tells me about what's going on in the town. I figured, why not?
Where are you from, Greg Sanders?
Doesn't matter where I'm from. What matters is where I'm going.
Yeah.
Take that, Charlotte.
With that, you guys eventually kind of speed along. About 15 minutes later, you arrive at a smaller, kind of like a main strip. Like there's a couple of other shopping. It's a small shopping center.
Yeah.
Like main street of town. You approach, and I apologize, this is on me. Richard did give you a name of the store.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
The
assuming
three
we're
is-
driving and looking out the window, right? So
Yeah.
we're all kind of
It's
what's
Noticing
out here.
shops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe people walking or things.
well, at this late at night, there's no one around.
Oh, that's weird. This is New Orleans,
Hard,
y'all.
yeah. No, this is a small town.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Everyone's a part of New Orleans. We're in a kind of suburb.
Yeah, kind of a smaller town, just a little bit away from it. Called the Three Sticks. Is the name of this? Is the name of the store.
the three sticks.
And you found it, sure enough, with a sign that says closed on the front of the door.
Of course. I mean, what time is it now? Is it what?
It's probably, I'd say about like 10, 30, maybe almost 11.
I would say yeah.
It's only
11.
been 30 minutes since, because I felt like we got there around 10.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, good one. So, yeah, probably 10:30, 11, 10. So,
Almost witching hour.
Yeah, witching hour. Why is I'm gonna get out of the car. I'm gonna say I reserve the shop, and I say I'm gonna go run back.
there's a small alleyway to the left of it that you can kind of like go around. There isn't really a backside because all the buildings are kind of like smushed together.
Oh, okay.
It's
They're
all
just
kind
like
of like shared store like
okay.
buildings. It kind of goes around to an alleyway, and you just kind of follow it.
Yeah.
And you see that it kind of stretches out into a trail that kind of just leads off into the forest.
Okay. I'm gonna hesitantly look back. Pause. I kind of look down and evaluate my chest and my cheek.
Scratch.
Wipe the blood off my cheek. And then I'm gonna continue down the trail slowly.
You're gonna follow it into the woods?
Yep.
And I yell at him and I go, "Don't worry, David. I'll babysit for you."
No, I was gonna say, like, what do each of you want to do? You see David just kind of
I mean,
I stand next to Charlotte.
I
close
want
up my face
to
with
chase after
Yeah,
him.
you follow your-
Honestly, I would want to
follow
follow
your
him.
dad.
Honestly. Like, no.
Yeah, as you just kind of step inside, you see the trail kind of. It's
Starts
kind
to
of like
close in.
Yeah, it's not really like there's like marsh and stuff that you just kind of follow into, and then the tree line starts to get a little thicker, and as you step down, you feel your foot like get really soaked, like as you just kind of
Sink into a swamp.
into a bit of murky water. You quickly step back and just Oh dear. You didn't really notice it at first, and it's very, very dark.
Oof.
I'll say among your equipment, you guys would have flashlights.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do I have a
Yeah, you guys
phone
would have,
or a
like among your
flashlight?
gear and stuff that you would have in the rental car that you come out with, just say you have flashlights.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my flashlight and I kind of like, you know, scan around. And I can't see very far.
Say it reaches about to about like 25 feet in front of you.
Okay.
As you just kind of look around, go make a perception check for me.
Okay.
No, yeah, just them all out in a second.
12 plus perception is wisdom. So 13.
13. Just spooky trees. They all kind of make weird shapes in the shadows and in the dark. These angular, kind of crooked willow trees, all just kind of draping over, kind of giving off a very intimidating vibe.
Yeah, at this point I'm a little spooked, to be honest, because I just got attacked from this very unhuman-like creature, girl, and now I'm alone. And now I'm maybe regretting
so
a little bit.
I get held back, so I run after him, but I'm not with him at this
No,
point.
because I don't let you go.
Okay.
Sorry.
Dang.
You just kind of hold out the flash.
Sorry.
Sorry, David. I'll
I'll babysit. I look at her and I say, Jess, let's go through the front.
Okay.
Right?
So we're
I
gonna
love that.
investigate
Step up.
the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, too bad you wanted babysit.
Yes. So, you guys try the front door. Yeah, it's locked.
I knock. I don't knock. I pound.
Yeah, he found.
Nothing.
Cool. I break it open. Actually, I go, anyone here know how to open doors?
I have.
Pick
Can I
locks.
climb up the roof? And see
What
if
about
there's
pick locks? You don't have
You
pick
can
locks?
you can't pick locks.
Yeah, pick locks.
Yeah,
Climb up the roof.
Does anyone here know how to open the door before I break it down?
Yeah.
Go ahead
Does
and
anyone-
roll these points, and then add your dexterity modifier. plus your
Step aside.
Ladies and gentlemen.
One. He breaks his hand as he does.
So add dexterity and that's it?
Mhm.
Okay. 9 plus 4, 13.
Yeah.
Okay, opens.
As you push it open, you can step inside the shop.
I peer inside.
You guys pull your flashlights out.
Yeah, yeah, I would
Yeah, what do we
definitely
see?
Very kind of a knickknacks kind of shop, like where, where they have like stones and stuff, like I forget the name of the type of stores, but it's like where they all have like kind of like the crystals and stuff, and like all the
Yeah.
like superstitious stuff.
Spirituals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spirituals,
okay.
Like, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that kind of stuff.
Gems.
Like you see like gems and rocks up on one side, and you see a variety of very cool like quilts that are like draped up on the wall that look like hand sewn.
Do they have like the same pattern
Yeah.
as the?
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me as you kind of start looking
Yeah,
through the store.
okay.
Are you going back to the store? Or are you going to keep going into the woods?
I'm going back into the woods. I'm going, continuing into the woods.
There is none.
Okay.
There is
We'll get to
none.
you in
It
a
didn't
second.
work.
Okay.
13.
13.
Yes.
Hard to say. It's very well made. Like you think that
There's
like,
nothing.
whoever
It's
worked,
nice anymore.
whoever did this
That
did a
makes-
very well,
This one.
very good job. And as you kind of like looking through the other stuff, you do find like a variety of like dream catchers and stuff, but nothing that really matches the description of the one.
Okay. So yeah, so is there like an office or like a back of
Yes,
this
so there's a
store?
counter. So there's
Okay.
kind of a very small store. You see a counter, and then there's a doorway that kind of leads.
Okay,
into
I
the
would
back.
want to go into the doorway, like,
Okay, so you
go to the
kind
back
of
of the
step
store.
inside with your.
because I feel like if
flashlight.
it was, you know,
Yeah.
why would she have it out there in the open?
What are you
know?
doing?
What would you like to do? As she kind of moves into.
Where's
the-
Charlotte at?
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte's.
We're
where's
staying
Charlotte?
back.
You
You're looking at the quilts and everything.
kind of, yeah, but I have my eye on her, like, right? After babysit.
Yeah. I'm right. I'm very protective of Charlotte. I'm right behind her. I'm keeping watch.
Okay. You
Yeah.
step up and there you do see like what looks like kind of like beads, like a beaded doorway. And you kind of like slowly peek inside. There's an office in here.
Okay.
Seems like a normal office. There's a variety of the same. It's decorated. It's very decorated. The same like stuff that we would see in like the actual lobby of the store. Matches the aesthetic of the place.
Yeah.
You step inside. What do you do?
Are there any is there a desk? Are there drawers that I can look
there's
through?
there's a desk,
Okay.
a work desk.
Do you have
An investigation.
investigation?
I don't think I have it as one of my
I think you do.
things. Do I?
Do you have insight or investigation? She only got 2. Why didn't she get 3?
No, I don't have anything.
Oh,
That's
because
just
she's
the class-
got
the
it.
class
Got
is
it.
kind of-
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
so-
have anything like that.
It's okay. But you can
How do
still
you get
take
a
look
passive
around.
investigation skills?
You don't have to have it to make the roll.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can it just the bonus is nice.
Oh, okay.
You
So
don't have to
I
have
just
it.
straight roll then.
Mhm.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll, and then add your
And then
intelligence
which
modifier
one
to keep
is
the
it?
look around.
D20.
Our bonuses for those.
So if you haven't bubbled in, you have
Oh,
see
that's
where it's
pretty good.
associating
16.
ability
Oh,
score
got
uses.
it. Yeah.
So yeah, so you would add what ability score it uses,
Uh-huh.
and if you have a bubbled in, you add your proficiency bonus to that
Oh,
because you're trained in it.
love it.
What's
I got 16.
Love it.
you first check the desk?
Okay.
Kind of like rummage your hand through just business papers. Just kind of shuffle through some of the things. As you start rummaging away, something does catch your attention. You carefully pull out one of the drawers. You notice that the wood on the bottom of the panel, as you're kind of looking up some just junk. The wood on the bottom doesn't match the wood of the rest of the building.
Ooh,
Yes.
interesting. Interesting. So can I pull it? Because I want to see if there's some
Yeah. You wanna
mechanism,
try
like
to
a
pull it?
secret
Yeah.
door or
You
something.
kind of finagle with it for a bit.
Okay.
You pull on it, nothing, and then you push down.
Ooh.
You hear a
Yes.
as you see like a little drawer with like a lamp on it, something shifts forward.
That's what I was looking for.
Nothing else happens.
Okay.
So she's out of my eyesight at this point,
Mhm.
right? I
Yeah.
say, Jess, what's going on?
Okay, I would say come in and take a look and help me figure this out. Something doesn't match
Okay,
it.
I go in there
I stay behind, stand guard.
at the door.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
see this.
Yes,
What?
yes,
Okay.
kind of
Yeah,
over
I
in.
want you to see this.
And as you kind of take a look at the lamp around it, you see that the wood panel seemed to have shifted forward.
Okay.
I try to move
There's
it.
nothing underneath it.
Oh.
It's just kind of like the wood panel, and you try to move, and you realize that the table is attached to the panel. It's like bolted down.
Interesting.
And you just kind of see it shift forward after you push the panel.
Does it open a trap door?
No.
I use my investigation.
Okay, so go ahead and make an investigation.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and say this right now, just by looking at it, there's no trap door. You don't see a
Okay.
trap door there. You just notice that this mechanism seemed to have pushed it
Push
forward,
something.
and there is just this
Is that
kind of
like
very
a box or
on
something?
top of the little like this little drawer, like this single nightstand, a very beautiful kind of crystal lamp that just kind of dangles as you shift.
Should we break that?
Well,
19 plus 6!
Nice.
Whoa! What's up?
95. Just tell us the goal.
Just tell us!
You carefully inspect it, and something absolutely catches your attention. You notice that the crystals that are kind of falling around it, you notice that there's a pattern to it. Like some of them are kind of like higher than the other ones. Some of them are.
Are they floating?
They're not floating. They're just all kind of stringed together in a weird pattern, almost like as if
Bad.
if you were to turn
Juju.
it on, maybe like it would create some kind of like effect.
Boom.
But you're not
I
sure.
click it
And
on.
There's a soft pulse of green light in the center, and you see streaks of light reflecting and refracting off of the crystals and shooting off in different directions, creating like a weird kaleidoscope effect in the room. You see the desk kind of shift by itself, and then shut downward into the ground. As it's doing so, the lights kind of shift and move, and as they do, they all seem to like direct themselves up to the ceiling.
Wow.
It's there that you notice that there is a sigil on the ceiling, created by the light, the exact same as the wicker necklaces.
Yes.
Cool. How do we have to break this? Can I use my Arcana?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to figure out like what this sigil is.
Go for it.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I see what
So
you're
I
Is this a
can
good time
either
to
break the spell.
Pause.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh.
I miss 8. Nothing. I have no idea. No idea.
It stumps you. As it's on the tip of your tongue. You're like,
I've seen that.
as you connect it to the thing and you see the patterns of the runes and of the sigils, you're like, this
Something.
is very familiar. Like,
Yeah.
in fact, you swear you've seen hunters use this sigil before too.
Can I walk into the room?
Yeah, no, you both. I assume that you both were in there.
Yeah.
If you want to
So
try
I'm
to make
standing
rolls,
guard. I see the light. I like walk in. I'm trying to figure out.
go ahead and make either your choice of a history or a con check.
Don't roll a 2, okay?
Please. Please.
No.
20. It's a 20.
What?
17.
No.
Yes!
So, you take a good look at the sigil and you connect it to the
Seems
wicker.
familiar.
It's a sigil, and you notice that there is rewarding or a ward or protection maybe? You're not entirely sure, but it's connected to the necklace. Like you see that it's the same sign, it's the same sigil. And with that, we're gonna cut to you. As you
I'm still lost in the woods. I'm like
as
in
you
La La
slowly
Land.
make your way through the murky bog.
Yep. My light is still shining. I'm like trying to search.
Make a perception check for me, please.
And I need to kind of figure out what's out there. 19, baby. Okay, and then perception plus wisdom, 20.
You see it before you hear it. As you are now kind of like almost shin deep in water, you're kind of sloshing your way through. You shine your light kind of scanning across, and there you have to do a double take and look back, and you see just barely peeking out of the murky brackish water a pair of big yellow eyes staring back at you, a long snout, and your eyes follow it and you trail it, long body, tail.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
That is not the sound a gator makes. As you're like, and you see it slowly rise up. It's figure getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's where we're gonna take a break for a second.
Warding.
Warding, as if like a ward or protection.
Protection check.
Among that, you just kind of list through there's more Latin right there. 3 words. Dieno, Enyo, and Efrido. D-E-I-N-O, E-N-Y-O. And then the third one, Efrido, P-E-P-H-R-E-D.
What was the Iendo,
Dieno,
Dieno, and then
Enyo,
Enyo, like Enya, but Enyo, and Friendo.
Pifredo.
P.
P-E-P-H-R-E-D.
Fredo. P. Fredo.
To make it easy.
It's a pretty fan.
I could be saying it very wrong,
Yeah.
but I'll say.
And what do those mean? Do we know?
Go ahead and roll a history check. Anybody who wants to try and ascertain the nature of these things.
20.
You're not there. That was not it. Hold on.
That is
Let's see.
There
19.
we go.
19. Who rolled that? Wait.
Me with the Rune Foundry dice. 19. We plugged it. There you go.
Look, and the names spark immediate recognition.
Cool. What does it mean?
Cool.
These are names.
Of?
You try to reel your mind in back through mythoses and Greek and like the legends of Greek mythology. And your mind is brought to the tale of Perseus. The names weren't given in the tale itself. But these names you recognize are the names of the Stygian sisters.
The Stygian sisters.
The Grey Sisters. The 3 witches that show.
The Fates?
Yeah, that's among one of their titles. Yes. They were known to give Perseus the information he needed to defeat the Kraken. To give him that told him about Medusa and about where to find her and the Gorgons and how to use her to defeat the Kraken.
Tell Jason and the Argonauts.
And you know that these 3 are a massive representation for witches or hags or Wiccans. People that
Harpies!
people that use,
They're not harpies.
people that use a variety of mediums to bestow curses and disease and destruction.
So I tell them, I say, it's the Fates. I'm like, it's the witches. We gotta find your dad.
Yes.
Did we ever get picked up on what happened
We're
with?
about to.
We're about, you were gone, and so you had to skip.
So I had to skip. Dang it. Okay, I'm here for it though.
You see this massive alligator moving closer towards you. Your heart is beating. You're carefully kind of like back.
I'm
kind of
back,
a bit.
backing up.
It all seems to like study you for a second. You hear a voice kind of shout out, "Alright, that's enough!" And you hear suddenly like a hand appear out of nowhere and smack down on the nostril of the gator.
What is happening in my life? Who is this man?
You see just a hand appear, and then the rest of the body starts to unfold from invisibility. As you see what looks like a human with like bright blue overalls and a big straw hat. As you see him, that's enough! Bongo, get out of here! Go, get! As he's just like kind of shooing this gator away.
And this
The
is like
gator-
at 11 at night.
Yeah.
This is like in the middle of the night.
You see the gator just kind of and just kind of turn around and reluctantly go into the water.
But that's not, he wasn't like a regular alligator. He
Mhm.
was not making noises like an alligator.
As it just kind of turns away, you see this figure just kind of, "Well, hey! What are you doing out here?"
I'm sorry, what are you doing out here? Who are you?
I live here.
Here.
Yeah, here, right here. He just kind of looks around, a big grin on his face.
It's a guy?
Yeah, it's a dude.
It's a
I'm
guy.
not there. But
I don't think it's.
you
that.
can ask,
As you
right?
take a closer look at him, waist up, he's human. You look at the waist down. Thick brown fur in the shape of goats, of a goat's legs and hooves. This is a satyr.
A legit satyr.
Yeah. As he just seemed kind of, what brings you around here?
Do you know Abigail? Barnabet?
Abigail Barnabet. I know the name.
How? How so?
She comes by through my territory every now and then. Really nice.
Do people know that you live out here?
He's so confused.
He looks down at his legs, looks back up at you. Really? Do you people know I'm out here? No! I'm just here. I know that you're, and he just kind of looks you up and down. You're different. You already know I exist. So what brings you over here to my side of the forest?
Can I get your name?
Oh yeah, sorry. Pardon. He just like kind of sloshes and just moves through the water and sticks out a hand. Diggle. You can call me Diggle.
People skills.
Great to meet you.
Alright.
That's so
We're looking for. There's been some strange occurrences happening around here, and we it seems like it's a curse. Seems like there is something in the swamp that is taking over children. Lots of
Plants been
cases.
saying that some weird stuff's been going on.
Who?
Plants.
And he is.
Oh no, the plants.
Oh, the plant. Oh, plants.
Weirdo.
Plants. Are...
I said plants.
What are the plants talking to you about?
Well, they say that, you know.
Like the leaves. And the moss.
And the moss. Yes, that's a plant.
And they're telling you what?
They say there's something weird going on around by you. Some weird hocus pocus stuff going around. Some of the trees don't like it. Some of them are even dying. I do my best to take care of them, but not so much one satyr can do.
I don't even know what to ask. I'm just so confused.
We can't help him.
I know, it's like so.
You said you were looking for somebody?
Yeah, you know Abigail.
Oh yeah, right, Abigail Barnabet. Yeah, I know her.
You do know her.
Yeah, she doesn't know who I am though.
What does she do out in these towns? She has a shop out here on the road.
Oh, I believe so.
And she comes passing through here?
She does.
Do you know what she does?
I just point her in the right direction. Just make sure make sure Bongo here doesn't get a bite out of her.
Bongo. I love him.
Yeah, he's a good pal. He doesn't like it.
She does.
Do you know where she goes?
I think you go that way. He kind of points in a eastern direction, deeper into the forest.
Into the forest. Have you been there with her? Do you know what she does out there?
Oh, I don't go that far. Creepy. Not even Bongo goes that way.
How do you get? How does she get that far if we're in water? Is there a boat that she's got? How does she get there?
You know how to walk when you're moving through the valley. You can find land pretty easily. You just gotta know where you're stepping.
I think I need to go there.
Oh sure, let's go! And he just turns around and starts walking. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna follow you all the way. I'll just give you kind of general directions to where it's at.
I'm just gonna look around and be like, all right, let's go. And I start following.
Okay.
Dig.
Back to you three.
Okay.
As you guys see the sigil overhead, the light also starts to illuminate the rest of the room slightly, and you see things that weren't noticed to the naked eye before. Like you're noticing Latin runes and scribes, and just other letters just kind of appearing on the wall.
So I tell them what I read in the Latin, so they're very aware of like what is going on.
Yeah.
So they can all have like, if they want to do insight on it or like look in deeper to, or if they have like opinions on it,
Yeah.
they can, or else if they want to use their arcana, or else if they're like, oh, I want to pick this, or I want to try to push this, or pull a book out, or do something, they can use it to
Okay,
their
that's good.
abilities, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we've seen the sigil and the Latin, and then we know witches.
The names of the witches, which are suggestively the three witches of Perseus.
Okay, is there anything else like with that sigil, or are there any other like weird objects around? Is there anything that like would give us detail into the witches?
Yeah, make a perception, or like in the room.
Yeah, just where we
Go
are.
ahead and everything's being illuminated right now.
Yeah.
No, because it's like light. Okay.
Right.
No need to roll.
Okay.
You notice on one of the tables a glass eye.
A glass
A
eye.
single glass eye.
Interesting.
And you know, remembering the tale by the Stygian sisters, they share one eye among each other. Sometimes even cursing other objects to be able to see at further distances. This eye's glowing.
Ooh,
Oh, it can see us.
the eye. Okay, yeah, I want to go towards the eye and inhibit it.
Destroy it?
I don't know. Is that bad? Is that bad?
What do you want to do?
Inhibit the eye.
Well, I mean, the thing is probably spying on us. I think we at
Maybe
least
put it in a bag.
Yeah, I think because I'm
Blind,
scared to
don't
like
wrap
destroy
it.
it. Yeah, no, I think it's like
I crushed that.
it's evidence, it's information.
Yeah.
But I do want to block its view. So
Okay, so you just kind of put it.
yeah,
in
wrap
a
it in something
okay.
bag.
You wrap it up. Do you take it?
Yeah, I
Okay,
want to take it
yeah.
with me for sure.
You got it.
Okay.
What would you guys have to do?
Is there any other talismans, books, anything like
yes.
that?
Oh, sorry. I blanked on this. As you take a look around,
Mm-hmm.
you look up at the ceiling. Now that you have a clear view of the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you see dangling in the ceiling hundreds of these wicker necklaces.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, are you ready for this?
Mhm.
This is gonna be great, epic. Are there
Scissors.
candles anywhere?
I was like, are you gonna burn?
There are. Cool. I light them on fire.
Yes! Apologies.
Let's burn this down.
Okay, so you grab one of the candles and quickly light it up, and
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
step outside.
She's like the bad A girl that's like blows it up, and she's like as she's walking away, it's like
So cool. I
she's,
say,
like,
let's
puts
go
her
find your
sunglasses on.
father, Chess.
You guys step outside. We're gonna cut to you.
Dig it.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna do a perception check.
You see the place go up in flames.
What are you looking for?
I want to know if these trees have eyes or something. They told me that the plants are talking to him, so I'm just like, let me just like investigate my surrounding.
Dig will not shut up. He is like,
I figured.
oh yeah, that's cousin twice removed. Oh, this is hi Jeffrey. He kind of like pets one of the trees.
He's like,
he's been strong growing
years
boy.
ago this happened, and
Years ago,
tell you.
let me tell you a story how I met Bongo. Alright, he tried to eat me, and it was not okay. So I slapped him, and we became fast friends right after.
I'm like loving Dig already. He's gonna be my friend.
He is just quickly talking rapid fire.
So he's like, I'm zoning him out. Like you just like imagine like his voice, and it just like slowly like fades as I'm like, okay, what is happening? Where am I going? Who is this Abigail girl, and why does he not know what she does way out in these woods? So I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe like just to see if there's other like satyrs or alligators or like how thick the forest is. I don't know.
Yeah. So go ahead and make a.
Okay. Oh, that was almost a 16. 8 plus 1, 9.
It was almost a 16. Eight.
Almost a 6. But now you rolled a 20.
I know.
I got a 20.
Natural.
You kind of like start
Natural.
moving and wading through the water.
So I'm just moving. I'm still
And
moving
you're like
through.
following behind it. If he like steps up on the land, you follow up with him. and there's be like a surprising rise in like the mud, and you're able to track it through.
Okay, so we're not necessarily wading through water as much,
No,
but it's like
just,
through
it's
trees.
just marshy and really, really messy.
Okay.
But as
Do we ever come across? I mean, how long are we? Do we finally
you
come
walk
across
for
something?
about a solid like almost 20 minutes
Oh wow, I'm getting far from here.
before
Yeah.
suddenly, in your zoning out from hearing him.
Yeah, because he's just nonsense.
He stopped talking.
Mm.
And he stopped moving. And you just kind of bump into him and alright. Well, good luck! And he's gonna turn around. As you glance up, you see the trees have like this weird kind of glowing gray matter. Like almost like gray, like this gray colored moss like crawling up the branches and the trunks. And they're just kind of drooping down very low and very sad. She usually goes in there.
As he's walking away, I turn to him and say, "Do you know what's causing this?"
No idea. Just know that it's not good. I don't know. This place used to be fine. Up until about a couple months ago. And, I don't know.
And that's kind of when Abigail moved in.
More or less. Yeah. But, good luck! He's gonna turn around and start marching away.
Cool. He walks away, disappears in the darkness and the thickness of the foliage. I turn, I look at the green, the gray.
Yeah, just like all
Everything
these
that's like-
trees. And you notice that there is a path, a little bit of a winding path that just kind of keeps going,
Cool.
almost inviting you in.
So I pull my flashlight out and I slowly start stepping in towards the path.
Continue on. And as you're walking, you just kind of get this weird chill. As if you're being watched. And you're like kind of like look around.
Maybe feeling a presence.
Yeah. It's then that you start realizing that these drooping pieces of what you thought were vines and like pieces of willow, like the branches of willow trees. As you kind of peer closer to them with your flashlight, you notice that they're an assortment of bones and beads and more of these kind of withered, like weird, voodoo-looking.
Please tell me I run into Abigail.
Oh my goodness.
As you keep walking, you peer around the corner of one of the larger trees and shine a light over towards what looks like this crooked, decrepit hut with a straw roof and like these almost driftwood-looking walls.
Slats or like.
It's very slanted and crooked, but there's a porch that leads up onto it, and a single window with an orange light leading out.
So I've come across a hut, and it's lit inside. Okay, well I'm gonna go up to the hut.
You step out.
Can I peer into the window first, like, or just?
What are you gonna do?
Stop it!
The door opens.
Okay.
on its own.
A little bit.
Are you scared?
Yeah. I was about to knock. I'm like,
Then it just opens up.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I kick the door down, going, guns flit, guns. Just kidding. No, I don't do that. I slowly like continue the opening of the door,
Okay.
and I stand there in the doorway, waiting to be greeted by who I assume
See,
could be Abigail. Barn a freaking bet.
You see a young woman. Barnett. You see a young woman. It's a one-room hut. From where you're standing, across from you, you see you're sitting in a chair.
Facing towards me or away
Facing
from me?
directly towards you.
Oh.
As you see, you're clutching what looks like a weird kind of orb, glass orb.
Is the orange light coming from this orb or from a fire or a
It's
light?
coming from a fireplace. So, like behind her, there's a crackling hearth
Okay.
that is exuding that kind of orange light out into the room.
Can't.
We've been waiting for you,
Like,
David Argos. You notice the glass orb kind of pulsing slightly. Come in. As Abigail speaks, there seems to be like a myriad of like 3 voices talking in unison. Be shy.
You made your bed. You might as well lie in it, sir.
I made my what?
You made your bed.
I
You
made
might
my-
as well lie in it.
Before I step in, I just ask her, what's going on with this? What's going on with the sickness?
Wouldn't you like to know? Please, come in. We can talk business.
I step in and close the door behind me.
No need.
Okay.
You win now.
I'm in. Do I get a?
Had our eye on you since you came into this town. David Argos. Father. Once a husband. But why? What happened? As you see her kind of turning the orb, and that same feeling that you felt in the back of your neck when you picked up the wicker necklace first
Mm-hmm.
starts to enter your mind again.
Is it like a cloud?
Almost.
Like
It's almost as if you feel something crying. You are strong of mind, Argos. But let's talk business.
I'm gonna ask you again. What's going on with the sickness?
Sickness? My dear, you think we deal in disease? No. And you see Abigail kind of lift her fingers up. And you see a variety of what will look like jars filled with a soft, like sparkling golden energy for a second, and then it disappears. Disease. This disease rots and sours the flavor. This is not our doing. But we can prevent it if you would stop smashing our trinkets.
Oh man, I just burned them all to the ground.
Little do I know.
You want us to stop it?
If it's hurting children, yes.
Absolutely. Anything for the children. Let's talk face to face. We grow tired of speaking through a tool. Abigail goes down. And you hear as a set of footsteps start to circle. You kind of glance over to the right, to the left. And there you see, kind of shrouded in like stringy gray cloaks, 3 scrawny, withered looking creatures that look human at first. But their cloaks kind of cover the entirety of their face. So you want to free the children? One of them says she kind of brushes your shoulder and walks away. Another one steps up. You want to save lives? And she backs up. You want to end the spell, end the curse. You're looking in the wrong direction. We didn't cause this. In fact, we're just as much victims as you and the children are. You see, another one kind of turns around and faces you. We struck a deal with a very beneficial creature with bright prospects. As another one backs away, the third one steps forward.
Who?
And he decided it would be best if we were cut out of our bargain. Our deal was a mere transaction of food sustenance. How else do you think? And all 3 of them at the same time just kind of raise themselves proudly. How else do you think we stay this young and beautiful forever? He makes them sick. We pluck out the tastiest ones. As a show of good faith, one of them snaps your fingers. You see Abigail's arm, as even though she's still down, reach out and go grab something. What looks like a lever and turns it. You see kind of slowly being lowered in a cage.
In the hut?
In
Am
the
I
hut.
being lowered
Yeah,
down?
it appeared like, which is crazy because it's a straw roof.
Yeah.
Where is this coming from? Lowered down. You see Claire. Alive and well, and just kind of tucked away in a little blanket, sleeping peacefully. We'll return child to you, but kill the traitor for us, won't you, darling?
And who is this traitor that you made a bet with? Bad call on your end, I'd say.
They all kind of look at each other and just, yeah. An Attico. Go ahead and make me a history check.
I need to know about this.
If
History.
you try to recall, I'll say with advantage, because this is recalling information about a dark creature and trying to track it. Because blood hunters, you guys would both be able to kind of recall that information much easier.
But we're not. I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And my wisdom is, oh, it's a 19. Man, I've got great rules. No, I have no intelligent points.
What did you roll total?
Okay, not.
He rolled a 19.
I rolled a 19. I'm just saying I can't add anything to the
Oh,
19.
yes! You have no intelligence. It's okay.
I am very intelligent, everybody.
It falls under the category of a shade, a creature swallowed by haze.
Okay.
With 19, they're going to possess, and Erico specifically is a very rare kind that cause diseases, create plagues, and devour
So the Fates had made a deal with an Erico.
Where it seemed like they were going to allow him to continue his operation, but anybody with a wicker necklace, they were going to snatch up for themselves, for their own feasting.
Anyone with. So then why would she build she built a shop to sell wicker necklaces so they would have more people to feast on. She's just as bad as an Erico.
Drop of blood. Not you.
From Jess.
Bingo. All three. Special. You hide it from us, but we know we sensed her the moment that she arrived. Just a drop of blood.
And what would a drop of blood do for you?
Doesn't matter, doesn't. Look at what you want. Look at what we want. We'll sweeten the deal. For Claire and a drop of Jess's blood. We'll give you a means to destroy the Eric. The city. Too stunning. We can't stand the sight of us. Do we have a deal?
Tell me what this drop of blood will do for you.
Maybe persuade you. Or you can make an Arcana or history check.
I can't do Arcana.
You have Arcana.
I don't have Arcana.
You don't?
No.
Do you have history? He doesn't. Wow.
Wait, what's that? Or Arcana or what roll?
Not survival, it's history or Arcana.
History or
But
Arcana.
you do
Both
have.
of those rely on intelligence.
But hold on.
I do have an investigation.
Yeah, but that's not what
I am
that is.
That's not
sorry.
really what this is.
But you could try to get out of there alive if you do an investigation check. You may have to sacrifice Claire. So, like, if you investigate and you find a way out, you can literally use one of your
Use
things
that.
to slip out, and then they would kill Claire, but at least you wouldn't have to pay your daughter's blood for it. Think about that. There's
But to
always a
kill-
sacrifice to be made to save somebody else. So, would you rather sacrifice one person to save 1,000 lives, or would you rather save the one person and kill 1,000 people?
But you'd be responsible for Claire's
I will
death.
But
for
no one
Claire's
would
death.
know.
Again, I will say, the decision is yours to make.
It is. I was just giving you options.
But that means I'd have to bring Jess out there. Not in a million years. Nope. Not gonna happen, sister.
But they'll curse you. They're witches. They're the fates.
What do you do?
Okay, I want to do an investigation roll
For what?
for. Oh, there's my d20. For.
And I'll say that now that you see them, all three of them, because you weren't there when
What
they found
are
out.
they? What are they? Monsters? They're not human.
It's and you would, and upon seeing them and seeing the glass orb, you kind of put two and two together. Like
These
Perseus.
ladies have.
the legend of Perseus, the Fates, the sisters.
Oh yes.
Yes, like you start to put that together.
Let's see. So what am I looking for? Can I look for I just wonder if there's like something about their relationship with Perseus, or
You know,
or is like a weak. Can I look for a weakness?
you certainly can. So if you'd like, yeah, go ahead.
Do me good.
Make either I'll say a survival or a history check.
Okay, because I do have survival.
Yeah.
Or like a history check. Okay. 19. I was like, not in a million. No, no way.
And your eyes quickly dart around the scene.
Pulsing life into them.
Though they're like circling you and they're aware of where you are, they don't seem to, like, you see that they're kind of reaching out as if they try to grasp for things as if they can't see anything.
Oh, they're like blind.
Then you remember the tale of Perseus. How did Perseus get the information about Medusa to defeat the Kraken? He'd stolen
The eye.
He'd stolen their eye.
Yeah.
And he glanced at the glass orb. And the one that Abigail was holding.
And I go for it. And I'm gonna pull a Charlotte and
Go for it, baby.
give me that magic.
Before that, we're gonna cut from you.
Yep.
Okay.
I got like hot and heavy for a minute.
You.
Yes.
The glass orb in your hand.
We need to get your eye.
Well, she wrapped it and put
Yeah,
it in
She
her
wrapped
I
it?
have it.
You feel it get a little warm.
Get to me.
Okay. I feel like that worked.
That's about it.
Okay, that's it. I mean, I take that as like a sign. I think
Something's
something's happening.
Activated.
Yeah.
I don't, and I mean, I'm concerned about where
Yeah.
my dad is gone.
And I already lit
And
this
I
place
think
on
we have-
fire.
Yeah, we lit on fire. We're out of the store.
Charlotte's just going haywire. She was
Yeah, all of
There's
us are gone.
smoke billowing out of the building.
That's okay. We run out. Well, I did tell him, let's find your father.
Yeah. So I think at least I'm going towards.
Yeah, I follow her too.
I follow.
Got it. So you three.
because you do know that I left. You don't know where, but I was
Right.
somewhere behind the
We
shop.
just
Follow
went in the alley, right?
Yes.
That you went down, I
You
guess.
feel like that same soft, like not pulsing, but that warmth. It's getting hotter. And
Oh.
Then you kind of turn colder.
It's kind of like my guide.
Yeah, it's kind of leading you.
That's awesome.
I see.
That's so awesome.
You're like
I love it.
hot
It's
potato.
like my.
So do you follow it?
Oh,
okay. Well, what do you do? Do you just
Absolutely. No. So I'm going as it gets hotter. I follow it. Like obviously,
And you
hotter
guys
means closer.
quickly follow. I need one of you guys to roll a d4.
What's a D4? You have bad luck. Don't let Charlotte do
It
it.
is the pyramid side. It is the pyramid dice.
Okay, this one.
Mhm.
I guess I'll go for it. What does that mean?
What did you roll?
2.
2.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, I don't know how to read these ones. I'm like, it's a pyramid.
We'll get back to that in a second. We're gonna come back to you.
Go.
You're jumping for the glass
I'm
orb.
going for it. Yeah, I'm like trying to take it from him. And
Make an athletics roll
Do you have
or
athletics?
acrobatics.
You have acrobatic or athletics? Yes,
Athletics.
athletics!
Roll with advantage as you are leaping just out of nowhere. It's just shocking.
So you're gonna add a +3 to it? Is that what he's gonna add to it?
Don't fail me now.
Come on, come on!
D20.
Go for it. Make the roll.
I'm taking my time. I'm
Don't
thinking
rush
about
it.
Don't rush me. This is critical.
It is critical.
19! Plus 3, 22, baby.
Yeah.
I am on a roll. That's like
Yes,
my fourth
good
19.
job!
No need to roll with advantage because you passed.
David's
You
coming out!
run forward and quickly just leap and grab the glass orb and wrench it out of Abigail's hands. You hear this loud, no! All of them just start circling
Like
around as
seething
they're
for it.
Yeah, they chaos.
Mm.
As they're just
Okay.
quickly like, sister, one of them reaches and grabs the other one. Two of them just latching on each other. The other one's like scratching at the wall. Where is it? Where is it?
Totally dismembered, totally disbodied. I'm like, I've got him off guard.
You now have the glass orb in your hand. As all three of them like, now. The other one stops grabbing at the walls and she's like looking around and like
Trying to perceive.
Let's not be hasty here. Enough of this. Give it back. Give it back. And she's like reaching her hand out.
I'm not giving that thing back. So I pull it a little closer to me. I step back a couple feet. And they can hear my steps going back, but I'm holding it. I like put it under my jacket, my arm. I'm kind of like I'm holding it like a baby or like a football.
Yeah.
I'm like
all that
Wrap it
bravado
around.
that they just had, they immediately just go into like this cowering stage where all of them like kind of like huddled and grabbing each other. Just give it back now, please. But we can't see without the eye.
and then I say,
I give it back.
Oh my gosh, like you gave the amulet, dear. Please,
I give it
don't make
back.
that mistake twice.
I like put it back down. I'm like, okay, you're
No, sir.
kind of roll it towards them.
No.
No, I just say, good luck trying to see. You're gonna be blind for the rest.
No,
You're gonna be blind forever.
Trade deal. Yes.
I'm listening.
One of them kind of like whispers, the other one goes, "Don't do it. Just don't have a choice." Very well then. Want to play that game, Argos? Give us the eye back, and we won't tell.
Erica.
We won't tell about your little. No one, is it? The prophecy.
Oh my gosh. This is
Lips. I see.
this is why episode 1 happens. Just so you know.
And they just kind of shrug all at the same time.
Sweeten the pot, dude.
And one of them.
Get more of it.
And one of
Get
them.
more of it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Give it back.
Bro, you gotta destroy that thing.
We won't say a word to the gods. And all of
I
them,
have to-
you see now, they got a wide grin on their face.
Oh.
And I say, I need to find a deal just a sec. I gotta like find if I can just take something else from them to give it to me in that moment. Then I'm not gonna give it to them, and I'm gonna end up smashing the orb anyway. But I'm gonna make them like give me something for my family, like I can't bring Carissa back. There's like no, there's nothing I can.
Time's running out.
Can we help them?
We may not have a
Protection
eye.
for Jess.
We
Maybe find
still-
out how you kill this monster. Maybe find out how you kill
How I
other-
found it.
Say, okay, that, and tell me how to kill this monster.
Release
Or
the
maybe
Oh,
protect
that's right. Or
Jess.
protect Jess.
Or maybe something.
May not have our eye.
I have a deal for you. All I want to know that Jess will be protected, and I want to know how to kill Erico. And you got the orb back.
And don't tell anyone. Gosh, dang it, all three. All three. Come on, and don't tell
Kind
anyone.
of get it. Like that was like the initial.
Oh.
That was like you two, like they'll keep it quiet. Do we have a deal?
A deal then. All the one of them, two of them are holding her shoulders, and the other one holds out her hand expectantly for the orb.
Say it in blood. The deal in blood.
Yeah. How do I know that this is gonna go
A pact
through?
with us is binding. We know dishonest, if you will.
Wait, hold on, but they never go back on their word? I didn't get that!
We
lie.
never break a deal.
I want it in blood. I cut her hand.
It cuts her hand, but you notice, typically when you touch something with the mark of Zeus, the mark of Jupiter, there's like a sound or like a burning sensation. None of that.
Weird.
They're alphas. As you cut it,
Cut
and
shake their
it'll
hand.
make you happy.
You kept their blood.
Then I do, yeah, I go. I cut my hand, my blood, it's all blood.
There is a rush of wind.
Wow.
Well, now you have to complete your end of the bargain. You
They
can't
hold out
break it.
their hand.
You can't break it now.
I have to give the orb back. I was waiting for these guys to come busting in, and then they bump into me, and it
You
breaks
ended
and
up
shatters.
not provoking combat. So
I'm like,
you,
Greg, where are you?
You graduated from -1 charisma to peopling.
not start combat.
I slowly give the orb back,
They snatch it away.
and it.
No, yeah, they just kind of hold onto it and hold it up to their face.
So now they have to tell
Yes.
you.
I can see, sisters, I can see. Get the doll. One of them shuffles away and it's just, I need the orb to see, sister! Just, yes, of course. She hands it over to her.
I start
And it just starts like peering around.
I start wrapping my hand in the cloth.
This. Hands it over to you. It's a voodoo doll. Of a very familiar looking man.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Jess. I was like,
That was
Kill
known
them.
as Richard.
Richard Kraft or whatever his name is.
Richard.
I'm way too
Cass.
smart.
You played this too much, get out of here.
As they all pull hard and it will rid you of this creature. And as for Jess, well, you wanted her protection, yes?
Yes.
You will not say a word of her situation to anyone. All of them kind of swoop their left hand out. Promise.
And her protection?
Her secrecy and our discretion will be her protection.
I want to say a bad word.
You know who they are. They can end life.
Yes.
If nothing else, I believe our business is concluded.
Please tell me they just all
They
disappear.
kind of twist their fingers, and you hear the door open. Glance back. Check back at them. Gone.
What about, where's Claire?
Claire.
And Abigail.
Abigail is also gone. Claire, you see, has been. It's in place of the witches. You see Claire. Just kind of standing there. Awake.
I sweep her up in my arms, and we start hustling out of the.
You hurry back.
We hurry back.
It's at this point. You guys are, as you're feeling the warmth of the eye, it suddenly dims.
Yeah.
You don't feel anything.
Okay. Gosh, I mean that's my sense of direction. Do you know how close am I?
You have no idea. You guys have been walking through the woods for probably about a solid this entire time that this has been happening.
That is not good.
Can I see
Just
Yeah.
the woods like a path or anything
Yeah,
like
like,
that?
are there any markers, do you think? Is there a light in the
Probably not.
distance? Nothing?
Not a
Doesn't
path,
follow
not
this.
anything.
You don't see it pass anywhere.
Big doesn't even show up. Bongo.
Okay.
What happened?
Well, at this
I
point,
don't know,
I'd probably
Bongo.
just start yelling out, like, Dad, where are you?
Dad.
You know, like trying to get some sense, maybe some
Dad?
direction.
Don't worry.
Oh!
He's safe.
It's dead. Well, I don't know that yet.
As you see, kind of kicking his feet or his hooves from the top of one of the trees.
Okay.
He's alright.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hi.
Who are you?
Hi.
Oh, hey. You're looking for looking for a fellow that came through here?
Yeah, was his name David? Yes, that's my dad. Where is he?
Really? Oh, he just came right down that way.
Down that way?
Indeed.
Do you know how far? Have you heard anything?
No, I haven't heard anything, but yeah.
What's up with your legs?
Wow.
What's up with
Wow,
your
I
face?
seriously don't know.
Talk
I'm
about
a satyr. Have you ever seen satyr before?
charisma.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I think I have other things on my mind, so I'm gonna.
I wouldn't worry too much about your dad, though.
Why is that?
I think he'll be alright.
How would you know that? Do you know him?
I just know this forest.
You know this forest.
Mhm.
I'm intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that?
Yes, well.
Okay, he's Luke. Okay, I think I've gotten.
What's your name?
My name is Jess.
Lovely to meet you, Jace.
Hey, so can you take us
Yes.
to where you last saw him? Or where you left him?
You kind of look back.
Or maybe I'd come.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Stump
You
I
see him,
want to go in
you
that
see him kind of look
direction.
back. He's almost here.
He's almost
Oh.
here.
How could you possibly know that?
Right then, here.
Oh my gosh.
As kind of barreling out of the woods, you see David
Okay.
holding an alive and well Claire.
Wow.
Great. Well, we're not going to
Okay.
jail for murder. Thank you.
That's good.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thanks
burning
for
down
that.
the building. We're gonna
You
go to
had
jail.
no idea.
Oh my gosh.
What's
Okay.
that billowing smoke in the distance?
So now we
Sean,
speak
what?
that up. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you and say, okay,
So I come barreling out.
what is going on?
We're all looking at you.
Yeah, like, what is happening?
We need to get out of here. We need to get this. We need to get Claire back to her parents.
Claire's alive?
I pull out the blanket, pull the blanket over from over her face.
Okay. I need let's go. And then I need an explanation.
Right, well, seems like you fixed everything. I mean, forest is still kind of murky, but let's see. What was your name again?
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Greg. Right.
Greg Sanders.
Greg Sanders. What a dapper gentleman you are. And we got David and Jess.
Dig, it is great to meet you. We need to go. Thank you for your help.
Pleasure's all mine, Mr. Argos.
And we turn to me.
Suddenly, you blink. And with a puff of wind, he's gone.
What? That's so confusing.
Very tricky creatures. You just kind of
They come and go as they.
come and go as they please.
What about Bongo? Did he come and go as he pleased?
Yeah.
I'm mostly concerned about Bongo.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, we are kind of running out of time, so we are going to try and move things along
Yes.
over to the confrontation. As I'm assuming you guys want to go talk to Richard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Because I'm assuming he tells us information in the car after.
Yeah, so I tell him the
drop
whole
off
story.
Claire
Yeah,
and
catch us
stuff,
up on
right?
everything.
Like we drop off Claire and then he tells us. And... Cool.
There's a fates. I don't say anything about that.
Do you show him your eye that
Yeah,
you
no,
still
I still
have?
have it. I still have
Do you
it.
show it to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
We gotta go kill Richard.
You can't. You can't kill
We're
Richard.
gonna kill Richard.
You can't kill Richard. He saved my life.
I'll just say real quick. You can look over your abilities,
Uh-huh.
see what you have.
Kill Richard.
We must destroy Richard.
I've got mega survival skills and athletic skills and investigation skills.
I can assassinate him.
Your class skills.
What are our class skills?
Oh, class. Oh.
We have a Fallen Puppet, Muddled Mind, Hunter's Bane, the Hemocraft.
Well, that's all I'm gonna say. Just look over your class abilities.
Okay.
How do you guys find it?
Wait, I had a tracker. I had Brand of Castication. So I know no direction.
If you injure a creature,
it takes 2 points damage.
But we have Hunter's Bane, which we can just track him down.
Hunter's Bane. Advantage to track down Fays, Fiends,
and Undead.
And the Undead. But he's not a Fae, he's not a Fiend.
He is. He's part of the Fae.
Oh.
He is an Undead.
Yeah.
He's a shade, a specter from the Undead.
Oh, from Hades. Yes, you're right. Okay.
At least the one possessing him.
So we can use Hunter's Bane to track him down.
And like with that, and you guys will know this information, like as you're kind of discussing it, he's an Ergo, he's a shade. The only way a shade can maintain a physical form is
by inhabiting
via possession.
Yeah. Body.
You have his phone number.
We call him.
Oh, you're right.
We
Yeah,
call him up.
we're gonna call him up and he's like,
Where are you? Robert!
Yeah. Hello?
Robert.
Richard.
Richard! I'm sorry.
Darling, thank you.
Richard, we need to talk to you. We found out some information and I think we need your help.
Oh, right.
Can we come to you?
Are you asleep?
We'll
just come to your room. We'll just come to your room. Where's your room? Where are you at?
I'm at Hattie's. I'm in my office.
Alright.
At this point,
We'll
it's
come
like
to
3 in the
Hattie's.
morning.
Cool.
No,
I'm so sorry. I'll be like, I'm so sorry for waking you up, but we need your help. You're the only one that can help us.
Okay. Right. Well, go on by here. We'll talk. Hurry up.
Let's do this.
Do not tell him anything about Clara and the witches. We're gonna play this off cool.
We're gonna play him like
What's our cover story?
we just say that
We couldn't find Abigail. She was gone, and
We
she had
searched
taken
the-
all her belongings.
we searched the bayou and yeah,
Her
nothing.
hut was on fire when we got there.
Crazy.
Says Charlotte.
Crazy.
I don't know what happened. We pulled up and the whole thing was just in flames.
Police is fire department's taking care of it. And it's raining, so.
It's kind of raining.
Love
All right.
It's in a swamp.
So
Okay, so that's our cover story. We just Abigail.
you head over with a plan in mind and start running over Miss Hattie's.
Mm-hmm.
He's already waiting for you at the door. He's like, all right, come on, let's get you out of the rain.
Thank you so much, Richard.
Find out anything.
Or should we call you?
Is that what you're gonna start with?
No.
That's what I tell them. I go, is that what you're going with?
Is your -1, sir? Charisma.
Richard, there's a voodoo witch on the loose.
So it is a wicked.
Yes. What do you know about it? Give us your knowledge.
Well, wiccans use mediums as a means to enact curses and spells. And
How would you defeat that?
well, probably destroy whatever they're using as a medium. That'll lay the curse right there.
But how do you destroy
A wiccan?
the actual?
Well, most wiccans are typically flesh and blood humans like you and me.
But what if this Wiccan is actually possessed? How would you go about that?
Make your choice of either, I'll say a deception or a persuasion check. There you go.
What do you have more of?
Probably it's off of charisma, both of them, right? So hold on. So 5.
Should
Would
I
be
do
my
the
plus.
deception? I have it. It's maxed out.
Oh.
If you
Why?
want to say something, you're
Do you wanna?
You're welcome to chime in.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah, Richard.
How would you
What
go?
she said.
Your
But how
charisma
would you-
skills are not coming into.
You are way more smarter than we are. Like, how would you do that?
Richard, how would you go about this?
Go ahead and go persuasion or deception. check.
We'll see how he answers.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a 1.
Oh dear!
You didn't do that.
Take Take your dice back.
Sir, he just looks pretty again. So.
There's no way. He's got.
That's 2 1s in a single game. Are you serious?
He's got more
Never
bronze
let
and
me
brains.
roll
Don't
again.
blame him. He's beautiful, but
He kind of
not
looks
much happening up there.
between all of you.
Oh.
Here we go, you'll.
Alright then.
Oh no.
Bear change like that. Nothing. If we're lonely playing games, then let's play games. So the sisters sicked you on me, did they? That's fine. I'll kill you all. You go after them next.
Oh no.
You see Richard start to swell in size, and you see like weird like rashes and bubbling pus like appear on his skin, up his arms, and billowing kind of shadowy energy just kind of pulling out of his eyes and ears as he. Let's get started. Everybody go and roll initiative. We're gonna go through this as quick as we can.
16.
16. Oh wait, that's not.
So what are we rolling?
What is my?
No, it is. It's
Oh,
the
that's
20.
it. Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
7.
Wait, are we rolling this one? Wait, which
20.
one?
Okay.
Okay.
This
Wait,
one.
this one.
7. Oh
Yikes.
man.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Charlotte,
Yep.
what'd you get?
A 16.
16 for
Wow, we're rolling
Charlotte.
6, 7, 7.
I'm sorry.
No, this makes it fun for me.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we totally are not gonna do so well in this fight.
So where are we? When?
Can
And that's what I'm about to pull up right
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Since
oh,
you guys completely avoided combat with the witches, we have no need for this. If we want to get more of the plates, we'll just use those.
We need a camera. We need a camera on this.
Sorry, I only have 2 more.
No, it's okay. This is, I mean, the restaurant's not that big.
Big enough?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I sneak behind them?
absolutely.
He's gonna show you where he is. And
Okay,
we'll-
yeah.
I mean, you need like, yeah, you need pretty much time limit to put like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
if you want.
No, yeah. It's all good. This will be him. We'll just go ahead and kind of place you guys as you wish. Whoever was talking to him, kind of place yourself in front of him. Do you want to say, like, you were just kind of like...
I'm like off to the side.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and place yourself
We're
there.
kind of like to get. I think we're probably.
Put me to the right.
Is this you?
No. Wait. Yeah.
No, that's me.
This is you.
No, that's me.
This is you. And you want to be to the right.
Yeah, like closer, but like maybe diagonal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Okay.
How are you doing on time?
Yeah, we're gonna hurry this up.
Okay. Right. 2 minutes.
Top of the round, he's gonna go.
Okay.
He is gonna step back, and you see, like, it's not his real mouth, but like this weird shadowy, like oval shape just kind of takes form around him as he green fog just kind of emanates out of his mouth.
Ooh, gross.
I need all of you guys to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
That's
is
right.
health.
Yeah, roll a d20 and then add your Constitution modifier.
8 plus 3 is
11.
11.
Oh my
8
gosh,
is
this
an
is
11.
5 with plus
Okay.
constitution?
If
Seven.
you rolled a 14 or higher, you passed.
I did.
I need to roll one.
No.
Yes.
I got 11. You passed?
15, yeah.
He did not pass.
Okay. So who passed?
I did.
Charlotte only.
Oh dear. Okay.
I know.
You three take 10 points of poison damage,
Uh-oh.
and you are stunned. This is a condition.
Aww.
Meaning you cannot do anything on your turn until the next round. Charlotte, you passed. You're okay. Take no damage.
So if the hit dice do that score minus. Do we have to like erase the
No,
number?
you're good. So, like, if your hit points, you just say that you took 10 points of damage. You
Okay.
just can write it however, keep track of how you
Yeah.
receive it.
Okay.
Okay, that was him. Charlotte, you're up.
Let's go, Charlotte. Let's
Cool.
go.
Where is he? He's on the ground?
He's standing up, so he's the little dragon-looking dude. As he's just engulfs the space with like that sickly green energy. It's the fog that fills the space. You guys breathe it in, and you're like, then you just start going into a fit of coughing.
So he's spitting this out of his
Yeah.
mouth.
And we're all stunned. And you're gonna move.
As I jump up vertically onto the ceiling, I do vamp bite on him, and my bonus action is to hit him in the back of the neck.
Okay, so you.
Or actually through the mouth to close his mouth shut.
Oh, okay. So you jump up, you flip up onto the ceiling. You guys watch as Charlotte just suddenly leaps up and her feet stick to the ceiling. And then
Wow.
you see her drop down.
No!
He comes through, baby! He's Rune Foundry dice, yeah!
Go ahead.
Go, Charlotte. Same
Go
one.
ahead. And you're stabbing him with the stake.
And he gets, so I get +4 with the vamp bite, and my strength with it, which is a +1,
Okay.
plus
so,
it's a proficiency,
so we'll say
+3.
that first roll.
Homie is like, crushed.
So it's 2 different rolls because it's 2 different attacks.
No,
right?
no, we just do that.
So the first one is a bite as you leap up off the ceiling and bound off of it and snap yourself around his neck. As you guys see
+4.
fangs protruding out of her mouth.
And we're all like, oh my god. I can't move, but that's amazing.
Go ahead. And I believe it's a D4 plus your Constitution modifier. And that's how much damage you do to him.
Okay.
5 plus,
yes.
hold on, +3 plus
I think it's
4.
just,
Constitution.
No, vamp bite is +4 on the hit points for him.
this is for the attack roll. This is to see if you hit him. So you add that to the D20 roll.
Okay,
but
but
this
that's
is for
8.
the damage.
Okay,
That's great.
So that's 8 points of damage.
How much health
He
does he have?
probably, he's an
Well,
alpha,
you're-
he probably
we'll
has
see.
like...
You bite down and like drink and feel the warmth of blood reaching.
Oh
to
yeah,
your
what
lips.
happens when I get that? I forget.
You heal for 8 hit points, and you can add 8 to your next attack roll.
Perfect, so
Oh.
my next attack is the stake through the head.
You, and you swing down. Go ahead and make another attack roll.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you! Go Buddies!
Go ahead.
Unless you're
roll
Greg.
another D4.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead and roll
Greg
D4.
Sanders.
Oh,
And then
that's
add 5d6
It's okay.
2?
2.
plus
8.
your
Oh.
dexterity.
Plus 8, right?
That's
2,
for-
3, 4, 5, plus
5,
8.
8, 13.
13 points of damage.
Wow.
Nice.
8 plus 13 is what?
21. Yep.
21.
So you and you stab the stake into his mouth. It doesn't because it wasn't.
Well, I
it was just
stab
blood.
it through his head, down through his mouth, like
Yeah. And you
To try
kind
to
of-
close
Feelings that would
It
kill
wasn't
him.
really a real. It was just kind of a shell
Uh-huh.
creating a fake mouth, but you feel it hurt him as you
Okay.
rake away at the shadows. As he.
I get an action on top of this, or
That
no?
was your main action, and that was your extra attack.
Okay, so
Oh, there
now
is. There's no movement.
You can
I don't
move.
get a movement.
You-
Oh, okay.
That was your movement to jump up on. the
Oh,
ceiling
got it. That's
and then
fine.
drop
I was
down.
just going to move over here, but I can't do that now,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, because I'm there.
Okay,
So
next
now we're
up.
all stunned.
Yep, you 3 are all stunned as you're in a fitting cough and you recover from it. The next round of combat, you'll have a turn.
Okay.
Top of the round, he's gonna go again as he just.
He's aggravated.
As he's
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
glare at you.
Oh, glare, baby.
Glare, baby.
Charlotte, the card's
And
coming. Are you
You
prepared?
see him reach back and.
Yeah.
He's just gonna start pummeling you.
I hope you're wearing like a bulletproof vest or something.
No, but I recover.
Okay.
So 2 with its claws and then 1 more with its bite. It's gonna miss. No, it's gonna miss once. So it's the fifth
Okay.
claw.
Also, I got
Yes!
slashed
That's
across the
2,
shoulder
that's-
and my face,
Yeah.
my cheek
Yeah.
hurt.
A lot.
I'm not gonna be much help here. I just bargained your safety, bucko, though. So
Thank you, I do appreciate that.
21.
3 points.
I hope
Okay.
you get better.
As it just
No.
So tragic.
it just starts biting and clawing at you.
I laugh and I go, is that all you got?
Oh dear. That's his turn. Charlotte, you're back up.
23, is that what you
23
said?
points of damage. You're up.
You're at 35. I'm at 54.
I go in for the bite again,
Mm-hmm.
because I heal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I go in for the bite
Go
again.
ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
Come on.
Hold on.
His ace.
I don't think I hit him.
That's a miss.
So it's a miss.
So you try to snap out at him and he just smacks you away.
Can I do... Oh, he's not at 0 yet. I can't do that one. Cool. But I get a second attack, right?
Yeah, you use that was your main action attack. You can do an action attack with the stake again.
Can I bite him again?
You can bite
Will you
him.
let
Yeah,
me?
you can
Cool.
bite him again. Go for it.
Cool. I go for it again. 16,
Plus-
17.
Yep, that hits.
Boom. I recover 8 hit points. 35 plus
Yay.
8.
Yes.
43. And then my next attack is an 8. So that gets saved
Awesome.
for the next one. This one or this one? Which one was it that we
For-
did last time for the vamp bite?
It was a D4.
This one. Okay. 2
2.
plus
Con.
hold on,
Constitution 3.
5. Do I get? Oh no, that goes
Yeah,
on to the
that's to
thing.
see if you pay. Okay, so another 5 points of damage to him.
Yeah.
So you said no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Awesome. Okay, yeah, you get another bite into him, pull back, and you just see as what you would recognize as 2 monsters facing off against each other right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jess, you're up.
Okay.
Don't kill the one monster. Another
I know,
monster. She's like, what?
Do the other one.
I mean, I think I want to try to go in with my stake.
You're gonna try and go for it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna go for it.
flick it.
To 40.
You try to swing up into
Yes.
the creature. Go ahead, into Richard. Go ahead
Yes.
and make an attack roll.
Okay. I need that. Which one do I roll for this? Is it usually, is it just D20?
A d20, and then
Okay.
add your modifier. So it should be plus your dexterity
Plus
and
dexterity.
proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So
What's the
3
proficiency bonus?
It's the little bubble right there.
18.
Okay, that's a hit.
Amazing.
You try to swing into
Okay,
it.
Plus
and
your
then
dexterity, so plus 3
3,
is
and then-
21.
and then plus proficiency. So yeah.
Okay,
Kinda
that's a hit.
nailed
Go ahead and
that.
roll a d4 and then add 5d6.
Okay.
Because as you see the mark of Zeus
Mm-hmm.
start to give off a burning sound,
Yes.
you plunge the blade into the shades. Just howls out in pain.
Okay, so D4.
D4.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, 2.
2.
We're all hitting
And then
twos.
what do I do
it's
next?
only 2.
5d6. So you're gonna roll 5 of these d6s.
Do you want all of them?
So 5 of them. Okay.
Yep.
5?
Mhm.
Are you gonna roll it 5 times, or do you just want 5?
Yeah, just
Oh,
go ahead and
maybe
grab
just-
5.
Yeah, that would be
3,
like easier.
4 here.
And as
More.
we're going through, think about what you're gonna do for your next turn.
Yeah.
So like,
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, so we can pick up that.
Be ready for it.
Okay. So I have 2, 5, 3, 3, 4.
Total,
8, 12.
12.
Thank
Awesome. Nice.
Okay, pretty good.
Yeah.
How much did she take from him?
That was another 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Aberrated. So he's doing 44 damage.
He has taken 44? Okay, cool. Because
If
I
I-
have
if my math is right.
38.
I consider.
I have 38, but you said 44? I would take your 44.
Okay. Your turn, David.
Okay, can I use
I mean, at this point, with how it Alright.
so can I use my curse of binding or curse of exorcism?
Curse of exorcism. The ability to remove a possession.
Just A? It's not in a radius.
Just a
Okay, cool.
possession on a single person.
Mm.
He would have to make a saving throw. If he fails, it succeeds. If
Oh.
he succeeds,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I can't, that doesn't really...
Yeah, it can.
Oh,
Can.
There's a chance it might roll 1 or lower than 12.
I
For a
can
D-
do that.
I'm gonna go for
Here,
it.
I'll
Okay.
give you this.
Go ahead.
To roll.
Go ahead. I'll use my 1 ring one.
Okay.
And that's special.
Please.
Go ahead and roll to damage yourself because.
Oh, that's right, because it takes.
Hand, as you see the possession and you start muttering in Latin, as you're speaking and commanding the spirit to leave his body.
D20?
No, a D6. And that's how much damage you inflict on yourself.
4. Ooh.
Just take 4 points of damage to yourself.
Okay.
So you're at 60.
And then.
Well, I'm 54, so now I'm 50.
Where are you 50? Oh, because you just took that.
I just took
I
it.
believe you have 2 uses of Blood Maledict. So.
What'd you get? A 19.
No.
An 18.
He's totally
No.
fine.
Rolled an 8.
It worked! It worked!
You reach out and you start screaming at this thing. Your blood kind of like dripping off the palm of your hand. Just a burst of wind.
Oh my god!
Contain it.
As you see, as if it's like this shadowy figure just like being just forced and rent out of his body. As you see,
I am totally like pulling the exorcism on him. I'm like sucking the life out of him.
You grab it, clench your fist, and pull back with the mark of Zeus like in your hand. As you wrench it back, you feel the shadows just fly past you. Richard falls to the ground unconscious. The creature, this shadowy specter, just kind of angrily filling in this weird space of like this dark, shadowy cloud. It's still in the fight, but you've saved Richard.
We have to contain it and kill it.
Yes.
The voodoo doll they gave you.
You're up.
The voodoo doll, because that's Richard.
And then
So Richard's down, and the
Oh.
creature is now over here.
Can I?
Which one is you?
With
Yeah, you
his
just kinda, like,
saving
jump
throw, his
around
armor
behind
class
it.
would have been
Yeah.
a 14.
Go ahead and make a bonus action.
Or a
stealth
12, sorry.
check.
If he would have
So this
lived
would be
that,
your
he
bonus
would
if
have
you
got
would use
I
your
would've
bonus
missed.
action to hide.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of like maneuvering yourself behind it.
And then can I do an attack after?
Then you can.
Okay.
That's
Go
exciting.
ahead and make roll bonus action. So roll the hide. So it's a stealth check. So roll d20 and then add your dexterity modifier. If you don't have stealth. If you have stealth, then add your stealth.
I have
modifier.
stealth.
Awesome. Then add your stealth modifier.
Oh, yeah.
17 plus 7, 20.
24. Yeah.
Wow!
You kind of step back
Saving
behind
grace.
one of the benches in the restaurant. And you get down as it's just kind of hovering above the table in front of you. You flick the steak in your hand, and you leap out to try to stab into the creature. The mark of Zeus just burning brightly in your hand.
This is the shadow that David pulled out.
Yeah, so you like pull the spirit like the.
He's not stabbing Richard, he's stabbing the.
He's stabbing the ghost.
Stabbing.
Stabbing. Die! I see you.
We're like, no, Greg, wrong guy.
Go ahead and make an attack roll, but make it with advantage because this is a surprise attack. Okay. So roll twice, take
Can
a
I
higher
use
number.
Okay, can I use assassinate now?
He already went, unfortunately,
Okay.
because you only get assassinate.
Yeah.
That's why it's very situational. You only get it if you went before the creature had a
Gotcha.
turn.
Okay.
But go ahead and take roll with advantage.
Okay.
That's right. Roll natural 20. I don't think so.
8,
Oh.
Roll the other one.
4.
Okay,
Oh.
so 8. So add your stake. So 8 plus dex.
Your dexterity is pretty high.
Yeah, 8 plus, so dexterity is plus 4.
So plus your proficiency for the stake. So that's 7. So 8, 15. Yeah, unfortunately that's gonna miss.
True.
You swing down and you see the clouds kind of look over at you, and a pair of eyes appear in its just kind of form. That's your turn. Top of the round. It's gonna go for you. I'm sorry.
No.
Who's the little guy?
Me.
It's you.
It's me.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't like you. It's gonna unload. all of
'Cause
its
I'm near
attacks
it?
at you. And you forced it out of its host.
Oh.
So, miss.
Wow.
Good. You're stealthy.
Yeah, I'm stealthy.
I like it. The skiing came in hand. He was like,
The swallow.
back.
My athleticism came in.
That's its turn. It can't do anything else. Yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you can't sink your teeth into
I know
a
it's kind of too
specter.
far. Yeah, so that doesn't work right now, but I can do what's Hemocraft?
Hemocraft is blood magic. It's using your blood to inflict curses on a creature or to do something to it.
Okay, so what curse do I inflict on
You
him?
have, it's the ones that you chose. It's the Fallen Puppet and the Muddled Mind.
Oh, got it.
It's mine.
How much?
It may be too powerful because its wisdom is probably super high.
How much more damage do you have to do? I feel like
I'm
we
telling you,
had-
it's
No, no.
like 100.
I
They,
know,
because they're
but you
alphas,
guys
they're
don't.
almost like 100, right?
Well, and that is something you notice. The Mark of Zeus is harming this thing,
Oh, so it's not an
Yeah,
alpha.
so it's not an alpha. That's
We're
something
probably pretty close then.
Okay.
I
So-
Who can say? I can say though that you do see that its form is kind of shimmering, like almost shuddering,
Yeah.
especially after wrenching it out of its host.
Okay, so I get a bonus to my next attack because I didn't
Yes.
have it.
So you
So
can
I'm
try to
going to
mark.
get it for this. I am going to run across, run across the ceiling and,
Nice.
right? Surprise
So you
attack.
flip up onto the ceiling and you dash
Yep.
across.
15 plus 8.
That hits.
Oh,
Go ahead, roll damage.
23.
And it's this one, right?
Mhm. And then since you have the mark, 5d6. And I'll go ahead and give you some dice.
Yeah. Let's dice it up. So 2, 4, 5.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to take that 6. Okay, so 10, 12, 22, 24.
24 points of damage.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing. That was.
Wow.
Yeah.
40.
You feel the brand, and it's this time, you didn't notice it before when she was holding the mark earlier, but the stake seems to have some kind of like cloth wrapped around her stake. So she's not actually touching the stake itself.
Oh,
So
okay.
She
68.
runs forward and you dig the blade, or the blade, the stake
stake.
into the creature, and you see like a spider web of kind of fiery energy just erupt into its form, and it shakes a little bit. Yeah, I heard it quite a bit.
So
That-
68
Yes.
points. It took 68. It's going to have 100 hit
Okay.
points. We have to
That is
get the last
your
one.
turn. Jess, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make another blow. Because
Okay,
we obviously know
counter
the
round.
stake works.
Go for it. Yeah.
So scared.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I'm like
Yeah,
up
you're
here.
above it. You guys are all just.
I'm glad that you can
Okay,
like
go ahead
balance
and
your
you can make
character.
2 attacks against it.
Okay.
You have extra attack. Go for
Okay, great. So wait, what do I do? I always forget.
So
it. A d20.
A d20.
D20.
his cage.
No, right?
Oh no,
Like,
that's a
it's so
miss.
bad.
It's a 2.
Go ahead and make another attack. You can follow up with another strike.
Okay, so I can do this again?
Yep.
Please work. Come on, please. 14.
14.
Plus.
Dex and proficiency bonus.
Okay, that's plus 6.
That hits.
Yay!
So another
Yes.
5d6.
That's 20. 20
Oh,
points.
let's give her our dice.
Okay. Oh my gosh, my heart. Okay, that looks pretty good.
Okay, what's the total?
Listen.
6.
15.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
And a d4.
And oh
A
yes,
d4.
I need to
because
roll
it's
that.
poking it.
What is
No,
it?
isn't that 18?
Oh, it's a 1.
It's a 1. That's 6.
Total.
Yeah,
Okay,
6, 11 plus 4 is 15.
And then there's 3.
Oh, I can't see
Oh,
that.
that's 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
awesome.
19?
19.
19. Okay, can I also do a Hemocraft DC 12?
Go for it.
So 87. He's at 87.
Thank you, I can't math right now.
It's okay. I have a calculator.
It's
It's gonna be 100.
What are you gonna do
That's
right
mine
now?
too. Thank you.
So let me just find. Let's see, D20. I'm like off to the side.
You can do the -2 on damage. You can do.
Well, I'm thinking of doing the hemocraft like do to DC 12.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, so that's gonna be choosing one of your blood curses.
Oh.
So one of them is the exorcism curse, and
And
the
one
other
is
one
the binding.
is binding, so you can try to attempt to bind it.
Is that gonna do any damage
It,
though?
just, it would
Like
just,
binding
it would
is-
force it to stay in place. It can't go anywhere.
You can't move.
And I did
which
the-
might be
It
better.
couldn't be able to escape.
I did the curse of exorcism.
17. Wow,
Oh,
he just
so-
totally hit
So
that
you,
one.
so what? So how? You
Whoa!
roll damage on yourself, and then I will roll d20 to see if he succeeds against your binding curse.
A D. Wait, you were
Are
at
you
a-
gonna do binding or no?
Yeah, the
Is that what
binding.
you decided?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll d6, and that's how much damage you're inflicting on yourself.
Oh, that's right, because I cut myself
Mm-hmm.
a 4 again.
Okay, do 4 points of damage to yourself. Please.
Okay.
Oh dear. That's a natural 20. He succeeds.
Dang.
And he
A
manages
20?
To, yeah.
Wow.
Reach out towards the creature using the mark of Zeus once again and trying to shout out the curse, and it muscles its way out.
It
of your
learned its
curse.
lesson. I couldn't do it again.
Mhm. You're up.
Too smart.
Can I do a sneak attack?
Go for it.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Do assassin.
If you want to
Look,
try and hide again, so you have advantage on your strike.
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
that.
go for it. Bonus
Okay.
action hide.
14?
14.
Plus 7.
Wow.
Okay, roll.
Yay!
Okay. So I hide.
You duck back underneath the table. Yeah.
Okay, it's hard. I'm so big, it's hard for me to hide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. 20.
20!
Wow, natural 20. He's dead.
What's
he
your
just
time?
slashes through
Oh.
it.
Where
Where's
I,
your smolder for the
yeah,
camera?
This is go ahead.
where I fell, he picked up.
So you are gonna roll 8d6, but you're gonna double that.
Here we go. Give him 8. 8. There's 3.
2,
Oh.
3.
okay.
Because you're
Give me
using-
your 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
4,
Richard.
5, 6,
Oh, Richard.
You got no chance.
Right?
Red money.
6? Or wait, how many did he need?
8.
8.
So
okay,
whenever
that was
you
6.
roll in those 8d6, double the number.
Wow.
Is that-
You better roll 100. Yeah.
That is
I'll get the calculator out.
Yeah, get the calculator.
5, 2, so 10, 4.
Wait, what?
I'm just going to double it and tell you the numbers.
Okay.
So 10, 4, 6,
Oh my god.
2, 2, 6, 8, 8.
Double.
Nice.
Times 2.
68. He's dead.
Oh my
Wow.
He's done.
87 plus 68. 155 hit points. If he has more than that, then we're
He's an
screwed.
alpha.
Well, I don't know. Some alphas
How
have 500
would you
to
like
1,000.
to
so it just
kill
depends.
the shade.
Yeah.
Greg Sanders! Greg
How-
Sanders!
What is your flourish? Like, how do you?
Yeah.
what's your
How do you kill him? You have to go through
Oh,
the
this-
whole thing. I
this is
jump
like-
out, do a double
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
Smash.
strike.
Yeah.
How do you do this?
Okay, I rip off my shirt.
Yes.
Great start. I expose my massive pecs, my 8-pack abs.
Love this.
There's a spotlight that comes and shines
Yeah.
upon him, and there's like angelic music that's like.
I take out my steak
Oh
that I'm
my.
holding in between my abs this whole time.
What?
He is so muscular.
Dude, I jump up, I do 8 backflips in a row.
That was only 4.
I come in,
Yeah.
8 times. Okay, that's 8. And I just freaking, I go into the smoke, just like
Hulk smash.
yeah, Hulk smash with the steak.
And what do you say after?
It's turbo time.
That's a great line.
Why?
Wow.
You guys watch as he plunges the stake into the center of the scene, just completely enveloped by shadow as it.
Wait, right before that he goes, it's turbo time.
And then it.
Explodes.
I look over at Charlotte.
It's turbo
Nice.
time.
And then he looks at the camera and he does this.
And he winks.
He's like, it's turbo time.
As the shade just lets out his final. quiet settles over the restaurant. You hear, you see Richard just slowly get up, clutching the bite marks into his neck.
I look at Richard and I go,
I'm so
huh,
sorry.
sorry about that.
Need more vitamins.
I'm trying to fight it, I'm sorry. As he just lifts himself up. Oh. I can count on you. All of you.
You should have known. Try to trap him.
Yeah, well, it's gone now, so not so much to worry about. You bite me so hard. Still be there.
I didn't kill you.
And we all laughed.
Oh, you're dang close.
A life for a life.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go clean yourself up. You got it. It's okay.
As you have succeeded in defeating
Yay!
this monster
Wow.
that had been plaguing the town.
Erico.
You guys say your goodbyes, congratulate one another.
There's a moment of a romance.
I use my charisma to flirt with Charlotte.
It hasn't worked too well the whole game. I don't know if you want to do that.
One. As you guys get ready, Richard steps out. As the next day, you guys kind of got your rest, you woke up, you nursed your wounds. Richard once again steps out and thanks all of you. Did a lot for this town. And in my old age, I can't do what I'm not as spry, you know, as all of you are. Thank you. Again, more like this.
I turn to Jess and say, I say nothing, I just say, it's not in my head.
And
She knows what that means. We get in the car. On to our next.
If you're looking for more work, and he reaches back and pulls out a file. It sounds like a siren. Been playing in a town in the Mid-East, or Midwest. Midwest, sorry. Vampire bite. Freaks me out. It's been playing people in the Midwest. You gotta be careful. And he's just kind of trying to pull you along. No, sweet cheese. You don't be the only one who knew about this. It knew too.
We'll take a look.
Well, happy trails, all of you. Till we meet again under better circumstances.
On to Hawthorne.
And with that, you get your rental car, drive off, you two, Charlotte and Greg. You find other adventures together, separate. Who knows? Separate. And that's where we'll end.
Yay!
Wow! My first Dungeons and Dragons. That was so exciting.
Yeah, we're going to start cleaning up, but thank you so much. That was such an incredible adventure. I can't even begin to say how much I enjoyed that as the writer and the creator of Bound in Blood. To be able to see it come to life in this format was extremely fun. Thank you to everybody who participated, and for everybody who watched. If you liked this, please go visit boundinbloodtheseries.com. Check out the other videos that we have on our YouTube channel about Bound in Blood. You can see a little, there's an intro video, there's a pitch video, there's a whole bunch of good content coming your way, and be looking out for the pilot, which will be hopefully being released sometime in quarter